But today, push that button. Today we're checking out this. Ghost on the Shore. Narrative given game by Like Charlie. Application Systems is the name of the publisher. They sent me over a key so we could check it out here today. So thank you very much to them. I don't know too much about this other than you play a girl stranding on an island. She's possessed by a ghost, and the story is pretty much the interaction between the two. I mean, it looks pretty. What sort of boat is this, right? I wonder. I look like you're sitting right, you know, the bridge here is right at the very front, right, of the boat. Is that a pug on that cup? You see that? Or is it a pig? It's a pig, not a pug.
What is this? It's not supposed to rain today. I checked. I don't want to be out here when it rains like that.
It's quite quiet.
Lightning? No, not a storm. Can't see a damn thing. What am I going to do? Can't do this.
She can crash.
Stop freaking out. Prepare for this, Riley. Now, how do I get out of this mess? This is useless. Don't know where the hell I am.
Uh-huh. Yeah, a map isn't much good if you don't know where you are, right?
No! I'm going to die!
It's a really
Can't be out here. Not on my own. There! Is that land? God, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you!
I think we...
Oh, shit. This can't be happening. No. Not the rocks!
It's coming up too quick!
No! Damn it! This was a mistake. Get me out of here! Somebody!
What is this? What is she doing?
What is that sound?
Is that a human?
Hello? Focus, Riley. It's just the wind. Eyes on the water. I have to moor. Somewhere.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
Anybody there?
Wait.
I'm not waiting. Answer me now.
You can hear me?
Oh.
Yes, I can hear you.
She can hear the ghost.
Who are you?
What?
Wait. No. I don't want to know. Is that a pier? Yes! If I can get the boat close enough, I can do this.
No, you can't. You'll crash.
Leave me alone. Whoa! Come on, Riley. You've got this.
What are you doing? Cut the engine.
You've read the manual.
Manual? Have you ever sailed a boat before?
Stop it.
You have to turn off the engine.
Stop talking. Gonna get us both killed.
I'm already dead. Turn that key. Cut the engine.
Again. Let's do it. We can do it.
Well done. Now, drop the anchor.
Yes, of course. Drop the anchor. Great idea.
Is that the anchor?
Good.
Yay.
You did good. You'll be fine now.
I am not fine. You have to stop this.
Stop what?
Talking. You have to stop talking.
Understood. That's fine.
Thank you.
We can check out a boat now. Holy shit.
What a mess. The window. I need to see the window.
We got a Walkman with cassette tapes and a Rubik's Cube. It gives you an idea of when this might be set. Got some pork jerky. like a dog lead and a collar, but I don't see no doggy. I mean, we've been through a bit of turbulent weather, right? So I guess that can be that's kind of allowed, right? Wait, look at the window. Is that this window? How did it got there? Do we have some keys? Audio. Oh, it's maxed. Maxed. Okay. I would have put the speech up a little bit if I could, but it's maxed. And when the wind has stopped, it won't be so bad, right?
I ruined my boat.
You did ruin your boat. So, there's a ghost that started talking to her on the boat.
So beautiful from here.
Oh, that
You should go. I decide my own fate. I'm living my life. That was the plan after all. So yes, be a devil. Let's check our backpack. I've no desire to get stranded without food or water.
Oh, we're up on the roof. Okay, so we got
Never leave without your music. It's soul food.
That's right. A Sony Walkman. Of course, it's Sony.
Can't starve, right?
Got a tin of corned beef. I hope she's got a can opener. I mean, there's something to put it on. You don't need a can opener, I guess. You got a ring pull, but I hope she's got something to put it on. Maybe a fork or a spoon or something to eat out the tin.
That with me. I am sketching the entire journey after all.
A journal. Okay. Well, she's got a knife. We could do with taking that, right? Because I think that might actually be useful.
Awesome. The beer made it through the storm. I can celebrate later.
Take it with us. Is she taking it with you? Oh, look! Piggies! No, there's loads of tapes option. No, there was loads of tapes on the floor inside. Maybe we should go pick some up, right? Welcome me to the sea. I want to see more, setting my sails to billow on the warm breeze. Take me home over the horizon. Stop the slaughter. Friend or food. Right. I wonder if they know Babe. Because the tapes are obviously going to be what she puts in the, what she plays, right? So, if we can get some tapes. Hello, Chris Animal. I mean, bacon sarnie is a good thing, right? We haven't got any bread though, right? All we got a tin of corned beef. That's it. Tin of corned beef. Yeah, it's kind of a small little fishing boat. Load of tapes up. She picked them up. Can't pick any up. I figured we'd come and pick a couple of these tapes up because we got this Walkman in the backpack and she hasn't got a tape, right?
This damn relic must be broken because that weather wasn't fair. Great. Out of coffee.
Oink oink. You'll be bacon for more. Oh dear.
I read this book front to back. Pretty useless in a storm.
Oh, Lord. So she's bought this boat herself.
See? This was good thinking, Riley. Food supplies. Why didn't I think to check that damned weather glass?
Pork jerky. I've had just beef jerky. I've never had pork jerky. What is, look at over there, that looks like a microwave meal. I don't even know I couldn't even say what it is. It's got, I see green stuff though, so it's not going to be the best, right?
Marshall.
Oh, sure. Puppy bug. The Marshall is his
wish you were
dog.
here, Marshall. Could have gone exploring together.
I wonder what the dog is. Oh, look, she's got a little cuddly doggy. She could take him with her, right? The little cuddly one. And she She drew a new picture. Picture doggy. Demonstrate. I did. Back to square one. Just me and Marshall. Yeah, I kind of wish he was here. Right? You got some Korean barbecue pork in the cupboard. Whoa, damn. I'm with you, Ellie. I am with you. I could without that.
I'm doing it. Deciding my own fate. And will you look at all this? So beautiful out here. Wish you were here. Sunny greetings from... a far-off place.
The Rogue Islands.
I mean, I'm doing it just because I want to hear her say it.
Bollocks. I can still hear you.
Bollocks.
I can't tell you how glad I am that you can hear me.
Look. You know you can't stay, right?
Why?
Because you're not real.
But I am, Riley.
I've decided you are not. And don't ever say my name. Ever again. You know what? Just shut up.
Bollocks. Walk in the water a little bit? No. The beat's head, or the bear's head. That way goes up the top there. That way goes over to those buildings over there. Which way should we look first? We haven't got a map. You see what's up here first? Well, okay. So this way goes. I don't know which way to go first. But look over here. There's probably there might be stuff down in those other houses.
Maybe.
Wonderful. There's so much I want to ask you. So much I don't know yet.
A boat.
Or I've forgotten.
Let's go and have a look.
I said maybe.
Yeah,
Don't
barn
get carried
first.
away.
It's been way too long since I got to talk to anyone.
I understand that, but I will lose my mind if you don't.
Please, just talk to me.
That's it. I'm blocking you. You're spam.
I don't think
Spam.
it works like that.
What's spam?
Oh dear. You don't know what spam is.
happened here? Did they all honestly leave?
I reckon a big sea monster came ashore and ate them. Yeah, I reckon that's what happened. Big sea monster ate everybody in this little fishing village. On this little island.
Almost as good as endless oceans. The edge of the world.
I mean, it looks
I'd
cool.
live here.
I wouldn't
Building.
mind.
Interesting. The only one to survive.
Yeah, we can't get over there because... I mean, do you think she's got her own boat, but she doesn't like water. Alright, so we're going to go up because we can't go across the water there. Probably gonna. I guess we'd probably end up coming back later, going back another route, right? I mean, it's kind of weird, really. You get this, have this kind of quite often in games, right? Where you know, the games world is obviously it's not like fully open. You got paths to kind of go on, but you think, look under there. It looks like a cave. I want to go under there. Maybe it's a rowboat here. Maybe we can kind of get used to one of these boats and explore a little. You know, I don't think it's that type of game. Right there. I mean, she made a comment about that building being the only one that's left standing, but we couldn't get to it. Maybe there's a boat somewhere we can use. We can get there, right? The fact she made a comment about it means we probably will get there eventually. We might have puzzles. I don't know yet. I don't know if the game's going to have puzzles. Rose Hill.
I'm not sure I can deal with this. Am I imagining you? You can talk now.
You're not imagining me.
This place. This silence is piercing. What happened here?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Nothing.
Not a single thing.
And if he lived in one of those houses down by the water, would make sense that he did, right? He died here, and his spirit is stuck here
You never
forever.
told me your name.
Josh. My name's Josh.
One good thing about games with like walls is you can't fall off a cliff.
Oh, what a pretty little cottage. Right out of a country magazine. What do you know about it?
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Let's see.
Oh, nice little kitchen.
Seriously?
Pickled eggs.
Piccalilli is as far as I go.
You'd eat it if you were here in the winter time.
Pickled eggs. 99 hard-boiled eggs. 1 cup of sugar. Or 1 cup of white vinegar. 1 cup of water. Some salt. Some sugar. Ugh. Pickled eggs. Make sure there's room in the jar for the eggs to move around. Let it sit for a few days. Pickled eggs. I don't know. That sounds like something that Elspeth might eat. I don't know if I would eat pickled eggs.
Roses. Why?
Bath salts, oils, desserts. I love roses.
That's nice. Because you're in Rose Petal College. That's quite convenient.
No more ferries after 1980.
Oh, okay. There's a calendar for 1980 that kind of gives an idea when it's roughly when it's set. I guess we don't know how long, how long since she's been here, but 12.
Do you think it's them that lived here?
Maybe.
Maybe. I'm here always. A letter
Why
to
did this
Margot.
Margot never open a letter?
Maybe she never knew it was here.
But she opened it, right? Right. I never write letters. I bought the stationery when I moved to the islands. Oh, look, it's 1980. I had every intention to write friends with I left far behind, but this is the first piece I've ever used. My life was here, no letter would change that, and pictures were my talent, not words. Emotion in the subject's eyes. How could I use a sentence to capture that? Some things, though, must be told in words, and you won't allow me to speak the words. I will buckle and write. Oh, I guess I've had a rock. I must go, even though I don't want to. Oh, I hate to leave you, Margot, but time is not our friend, and time is becoming unkind to me. No amount of this fresh, salty air will fix the ache in my bones, so I must head to the mainland. I hope you'll forgive me. It seems unbelievable that you only been on the roads for 3 years. I was never lonely before you came, but as soon as I saw you, I felt it. The love I never expected. I love you as a mother loves a daughter, but that was a true blessing. You wouldn't let me close in the first few days, so I had to wait, and it was worth it. But Margot, my sweet, sorry, you cannot continue as you are. Please come find me on the mainland. There is one last ferry next week, on the 29th of September. Come to me, let me help you. The islands will wait. In case you don't have that take that last ferry, I'm leaving you all my food, all my recipes, and the knowledge to survive on Rogue Island. You can make this life beautiful. You're young and alive. Even my photos cannot capture your spirit. I hope you can conquer those demons and live your life as fully as I have. I wonder, right? I wonder if that's probably could be why the place is empty, right? Because people went to the mainland before the last boat kind of came along, right? Or before took the last ferry. Oh.
Definitely the home of a photographer.
Oh.
She's beautiful, but she looks so sad.
Beloved. The boy. The boy.
So, what do you think about the cabin?
I don't know. I need to have an opinion.
Do you think it was a photographer? You know, that lived in that house?
Yeah. Carrie was a photographer.
Come again.
Carrie.
Dude.
Dude.
You said you didn't know her.
I forgot, all right?
That one girl in the photograph. Who was she? Maybe she's Margot. You know, from the letter?
Maybe.
Maybe. I guess he's slowly starting to remember stuff. Slowly starting to remember. And what did we... I'd have put in a picture saying, who's the boy? I don't know who the boy is. Letter from Margot. She looks so lost, but did she want to be saved? Something odd about seeing the remains of a dark room. Yeah, it's kind of weird, right? There's a waterfall in the distance. It's really peaceful though, right? It does look kind of big, but when we came in though, there was more than one island, right? So I wonder if the whole game takes place on this island, or whether or not you do visit the others, right? Waterfalls, surprisingly, waterfalls
I upset you, didn't
loud,
I?
right?
Blowing in like this.
I wasn't expecting you, that's for sure.
I don't know what that means. But for what it's worth, I like talking with you.
Thank you, I guess. Though you're not giving me a lot of options. You talk a lot.
Yeah. Maybe you should talk more, so that I have to listen.
I don't want to talk.
You're not going to make this very easy, are you?
What do you want from me? I'm not pouring out my heart to you.
I'm not asking you to. Just tell me about the good stuff.
Yeah, because we got like more islands over the back there, right?
The good stuff was me on my boat sailing off to new horizons.
I didn't call in that storm, if that's where you're going with this.
I know that. I just want to draw some chalk lines up there and for you to stay on your side quietly.
I could try.
We might be going down there. Maybe. Oh. Make a sketch. Oh, she's obviously an artiste as well, right?
I think I like it here. The rogues are magnificent. I've seen nothing like it. Is that a weird thing to say?
Not in my book. You've seen many islands.
Not really. I was going to. You know, before the storm. Before you.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
That's okay, I guess.
That's okay. I mean, the island's quite big, it's not. There's another house down there. Another house down there. hope she's not schizophrenic. I'm sure she's right. I mean, you know, if you get haunted by some ghost,
Josh.
I'm
Yes.
sure
Oh,
you'd
nothing.
have
I was
something.
just saying your name out
right?
loud.
Why?
I wanted to know how that felt. I'm glad there's no one else here.
Just the boat.
They'd send me to the nut house. Put me on the next ferry out. Actually, that doesn't sound so bad.
But down there is that barn, that building that we saw. She commented about being the only one left, you know, standing. But there is a path there coming down, so we're probably going to go down back down to the beach. But we got more buildings up here, right? I'm gonna go around to that cottage, I think. Some birds, maybe seagulls, maybe. Homes would.
I don't get it. Why keep all of these? They're just common shells.
A bowl of shells.
I don't think he used this to make pizza.
That's for baking bread. What's pizza?
Don't worry about it.
What pizza? Oh my god! What a sheltered soul. What is pizza?
Must be the guy that lived here.
Dear Terence, this week, aside from the usual 30 milk cookies for the school, I would love to order a surprise birthday cake. So obviously Terence is like a baker on the island. Obviously offering his services, you know, baking stuff for everyone on the island. Sweet Lucy turns 11. Lucy just suffered that last 3 weeks. Her father and brothers have left for the mainland. My heart breaks to see so many islanders depart. I wish they understood if we work together we can make these islands vibrant again. We need more people like you, Terence. People who understand the land's beauty and magic. The smell of your bread brings everyone hope and comfort. I know lemons have been scarce, but Lucy would love a piece of your potato lemon cake. Wait, potato lemon cheesecake? That doesn't sound very nice. Who would put potato in cake? She wrote a report about how she imagined that cake tasted. I'm sure her imagination can't compare to the real thing. If you cannot make it work, let us opt for a sweet lamb pie. I know those pies are delicious. Beatrice. Yeah, potato cake? You're kidding, right?
A cook?
Jelly
Of some
pudding.
sort.
Jelly pudding. Jelly pudding. I understand passion, though I never really felt it myself. I can tell cooking was his love of his life. What's the cook's name? It was Terence. Yeah, that's right. Jelly pudding.
Boats. All boats.
There's an outhouse. You think there's a turd in the toilet? That doesn't look appetizing. That does not look appetizing at all, does it? No. Oh, we're going down to that cottage over there. What a nice, peaceful place to live there. Can you imagine like living in a nice, quiet place like this?
So he or she was a cook?
He was. Terence.
Terence.
Do you? Cook?
No, but I make brilliant scrambled eggs. That's what I was told when I was 12.
By who?
My mum. Terence. We now have 2 names of islanders you've known.
Carrie and Terence.
We're making progress, and there's bound to be more cottages around here.
Yeah, there's one right
We'll be
there.
out of here soon.
Alright. This one's actually... Where's a school?
Cordelia. I don't like that name.
Cordelia Crown Elementary School. The Halls of Ivy.
Is this a letter?
In a tin can. What does it say?
15th of February 1921.
Hey,
My
21.
dear little Elfins.
Hello, Miss
The
Canella.
more I learn about the Crown family, the more I realize what wolves they were. As I've mentioned, the Crowns owned this island back in its heyday, but they were a haughty bunch and they took much more than they gave. But as I write these words cursing the Crown family, I realize that perhaps I am no better. True, I never owned an island, but like the Crowns, I didn't value life as I should. I don't think man is made to recover from war. Once he has seen such horrors, how can he pretend they don't exist? I miss you all dearly, and hope to find my way home to you soon. Your father.
Ada.
Something's not right. I can't figure him out.
He knew about the crimes.
Wolves. They're not so bad.
They are if you're a sheep.
So summary, well, yeah. So basically, we are a character called Riley. She is possessed by a ghost. Some guy called Josh. I'm guessing Josh is someone that lived on this island. Her boat. She's got a boat down there somewhere. She basically bought this boat. She was going out to explore. She got into a storm and became stranded on one of these islands. It's like this set of islands called Rogue Islands, and we're basically walking around trying to figure out what happened here. I mean, the place is deserted, which we've seen like 3. This is the 3rd cottage we've seen since we got here, and each one's like deserted. We're trying to piece together. She's trying to piece together where everyone's gone, and who does Josh do this ghost that's talking to her, right? We don't really know who he is. He doesn't know who he is either. He can't remember anything. So this place is like a school that we just stumbled onto. Looks like it's set in like, late 70s, 80s. We saw a calendar from 1980, which basically saying that everyone, the last ferry coming to this island to drop off passengers was leaving, and there's going to be no more, rides to the mainland. So look, I'm wondering if a lot of people probably left then, right? Because there's no way for them to get off the island after that time.
I'd love to see the world.
You will.
What's that engraving there?
For Beatrice.
Beatrice. Now, we saw Beatrice naming one of the letters. I don't know if she's possessed or whether the ghost is following her, but, she can hear him and talk to him. A Book of the Sea. A detailed introduction of seamanship and nautical knowledge that covers everything from tying knots to mooring to charts with tidal streams and mathematical tables for astronavigation. Okay. Alright. That's cool. And she draws pictures, so she's doodle. We got a jelly pie. This is a jelly pie. I don't know what jelly pie is, but so we haven't really done much. You can see this is journals of what we've seen so far. We've only got a few pages. We got one letter which we just found in a place back there.
Cordelia Crown. Haven't seen her in a while. She was nobility, and a big deal around here.
And that must be where the money came from.
Aye, they owned the Rogue Islands.
Cordelia Crown. Walking the Rogues. Rogue Islands, the Big Rogue, Little Rogue, and the Dark Rogue. A guide to hitchhikers. Right, so this is obviously the islands themselves. So based on that, there's 3 of them, right? I wonder which of the 3 we're on. Whether on the big one, the little one, She's making up a sketch. She likes to doodle. I mean, she's not that bad at sketching. She's kind of cool. She draws quite well.
It's locked. Where's the key?
Where's the key? Beatrice
Parker. Headmistress, I guess?
And this must have been her office.
Legends of the Will-O-the-Wisps. Oh my god. It's made by a developer called Like Charlie. I think this is the second game they've got on Steam. The first one was a game called Marie's Room, I think, a few years ago, which was a short story game, short like narrative, like walking sim that was free to play. We did play that when it came out a couple of years ago. Aha!
And what do we have here?
Okay.
Yeah, that's them all right. Cordelia Crown. And Nora Crown.
Horses for sale? Oh my god. Mrs. Evanson begs leave to inform the public the conjunction of her son-in-law. She will be auctioning off 3 horses. Hmm. 3 horses that served the family well. I mean, I'm guessing, you know, they're not auctioning off for like horse pie or anything, right? I know it came out yesterday. I mean, it was a bit of a surprise. I didn't realize it was coming out until it came out, but it came out yesterday. So the Crown's obviously the people that own this island. We've seen a couple of stories about like August 6th, 1820. 1820. Ugh. That is a long time. Oh, and Tory pictures. Beatrice Parker's a school teacher. Beatrice, something lovely about her name. The fact that this page is empty means there's probably something else around there she can doodle, right? What is... Yeah. Crown family bought these islands. Cordelia, Peter, and their daughter Nora. She left for the city and the mainland to come live with these wildlands. Though the lodge may not be as wild as what I've seen so far. Where is the lodge? Okay. So this picture here, right? I wonder if this is somewhere around this place. Can we find anything else out about Beatrice? Nothing else in here to read. Oh, there's another letter. Okay. Will-O-the-Wisps. Will-O-the-Wisps are the tiny fairies. Oh, maybe that's what that picture was. That picture we saw of the lights. That could have been fairies, right? Some people say they're dangerous. They're really beautiful. They glow and shine. Sometimes travelers will see them and follow them instead of following a trail. They can follow them right off a cliff. Or they can follow them into quicksand. Or they follow them and they crash into rocks. Rebecca from the grocery store saw them, but did not follow them. She was too smart. Some people do not believe Rebecca, but I know she really saw will-o'-the-wisps. People also think will-o'-the-wisps are bad. I can see why. If it leads you into quicksand, that is not being very nice. But I think will-o'-the-wisps are really the spirits of people who are missing. Now, I remember a cartoon, a TV, a kids show when I was young and called Will-O-the-Wisps. With Will-O-the-Wisps in it. Pixie, I must say I'm rather disappointed. I thought we had decided fairy tales were not subject of your essay. Your assignment was to choose an item from the environment of this island and to describe and analyze it scientifically. Imaginary spirits are not science. Alright. Aha, there we go. That's what was missing on that page. Ah, the Will-O-the-Wisps. I was wondering if these things here, these are like, maybe like fairies. Fairies. And you know, I mean, it's very, I mean, visually, it's pretty, you know, pretty like simple, like art style, but it's good. It works, right? It's like you know, it could potentially be like a painting, right? It's purposely done to look like you're walking around in like a painting, which is very neat.
You must have attended school there too, as a child.
I never went to school. I learned to read and write, but not up there.
You don't remember who?
I do remember the book.
What book?
About this guy, and this girl, and then they killed him.
Sounds like you didn't really care for the book.
I did, actually.
A church down there, right, with a graveyard, right? Down that way.
Oh God, what's that?
What?
Will-o'-the-wisps. Should we approach it? We got it, right?
Hello? Oh God. I'm Riley.
You can't be.
I'm sorry.
Why are you here?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't mean to be here.
I don't understand.
I don't understand either. No, don't go!
Please don't go.
Well, that was rude. Who was that?
Was that a ghost?
Have you seen her before? Do you know her?
Nope. Don't even remember her alive.
This is so strange. Maybe she's not from the islands.
Never knew there was another ghost.
Uh-oh. He thought he was haunting this place on his own. Now he knows he wasn't.
She seemed spooked, though she's the ghost. And then just breaking off the conversation like that. That's just rude.
You should find her. Talk to her again.
Yes. We should.
Oh my God, this beach. It's dazzling.
What, the water and the sand?
Look at the color of the sand. Like that perfect Welk shell wall paint.
Wall paint?
Yeah, it's one of my favorite pins.
You have a favorite pin?
I was putting together a board on how I wanted to redecorate my boat. You don't know social media. Never mind.
Oh, we was up there just now. Standing on that edge. I mean, she's got a nice view. She's gonna get sketched, right? Oh. I thought she might have sketched looking over with a bit more water in it, but... If we find a boat that's in one piece, we can use it to go visit another island. Maybe you're a ghost, you drowned. I don't know. I mean, it's possible.
Oh, wait. This is where that old woman lived. What a tragedy. Ethel. She lost her entire family to the fever. Husband. And all 3 girls.
Oh, that's horrible.
Ethel.
Is this actually a football? It looks ancient.
A leather ball. Louisa. A Fairies of Fire by Hernal Adore. Oh, it's a unicorn with a fairy chasing it. I mean, look, this fairy's very smiley and happy looking. Look, how can fairies not be nice? Look at it, right? Look at this fairy. Looks so cute. Henry. Dear Pixie, I am so happy that you teach me to read and write. I'm writing a book. It's a lot of fun. I love stories. I read it to Fanny and Louisa. I'm a teacher too now. I teach Father to write his name. He is really good. Anna. I never ever wanted to believe in magic until now. Maybe fairies really could exist on these islands. I mean, maybe. I sense an ending. What happened to them? How did they die? I don't know. He said something about the fever, right? I mean...
Ugh, this is the freakiest doll I've ever seen.
Have a little respect. That is a beautiful doll.
Yeah, I don't think so. That does not look like a beautiful doll, right? Oh, it doesn't look as bad there. We got more huts.
Back at the school, you said you wanted to travel. And you sounded sad.
It's silly, really.
I love silly.
I used to think I was going to dance around the world, on every continent, in every country.
You don't think that anymore?
I had to grow up.
Why? You're not going to answer me?
I did. I shrugged.
Like, with your shoulders? I can't see your shoulders.
My head's spinning. I don't want to talk about this anymore, Josh.
Yeah, Josh. Right, got a hut there we can look at. Let's look over here first. We've got a picture to draw. If there's anything over here. Oh, there's a boat. This boat looks like it's in one piece. You can push it out of the water. What do you think that's for? Do you think that was like maybe like the legs for like a dock or something?
I think you're incredible.
Thank you. That's... kind.
How you handle this whole situation? It's pretty amazing.
I should be afraid, I guess. But I'm not. Must be your magnetic voice.
Yeah, deep down, I'm a siren.
Oh, did you lure me here?
You got me?
You can't get in there.
Loneliness turned my heart black and bitter.
Well, I'm glad you did. I enjoy talking to you.
I guess.
Didn't really, did you?
Riley!
Just checking.
I mean, I guess there's a couple of ways you can go with this, right? I mean, I'm trying to be friendly with him, but you could
I mean,
go totally the
you must
opposite
get
way,
pretty
right?
lonesome out here, right?
I missed people, yes. No late night talks, that's for sure.
So you did want a companion.
And right on cue. Riley, you're going to have to trust me sooner than later.
I think I do. Trust you.
What we got? What we got? What we got? Ah! He's playing football. He's got a violin. Next shack. That building over there looks like it's pretty well in one piece. I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, the Steam page
Still amazes me.
does kind of indicate
So
like
many
multiple
gorgeous little
outcomes.
things that have been left here.
You should take whatever you like. Nobody's gonna need it anytime soon.
I can't do that. Those things have been here for so many years. Decades even. It's not mine to take.
Maybe you're meant to find them. Maybe the rogues want you here.
That would explain why I enjoy this place so much.
Don't forget the amiable company of yours truly.
I swear to God, sometimes you sound like you popped out of a Jane Austen novel. That cottage, it was extremely well preserved.
Yeah, that one over
It
there.
must have been at least 19th century.
See? Rogues were waiting for you.
Still, I'm not taking anything from here. It just feels wrong.
Yeah, so the Steam does indicate that there is more than one ending. So if there's more than one ending, that could be down to you befriending him, or because a lot of the options you can kind of like agree with him, or you know, tell him to kind of get lost, kind of thing, right? So maybe that does lead into that. Oh, like milk things, right?
This is recent. You think there's a shepherd around still?
These sheep don't need a shepherd. It's a breed that doesn't even need to be shaven.
And you know this from looking at the bones?
I know this because that's what the farmers used to keep around here. I was there.
Oh, right.
So the path goes that way, but maybe we can try to go over to this building by the sea first. But there is a path that way to move out, right? Wish I got the other buildings over here first. Oh, yeah, that one over there. Ooh, oh, stable. Okay. Reminds you a bit of start. Reminds you already about Firewatch. It's we kind of play a lot of games like this. It's been a while since I have played one actually, like one of these like narrative, like driven, like walking sims kind of thing. Very like heavy story. They're always good. It's good to chill out with one of these every now and again. It's nice to kind of escape from like the the craziness and like the violence you get in most games, right? It's just nice and peaceful. And if you know what I mean.
Beatrice.
What about her?
That was her space, right?
If you mean her office, then I guess so.
It wasn't just her office or her classroom. It meant something to her.
Like a place to redraw?
A sheltered place.
To safeguard the things that matter to her. I can see that.
I'd like to know more about her.
Me too. Yeah, lighthouse. And the horses running through the waters of the sea. It's very chill. And Lollipop says, I like this game. Unpredictable so far. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I'm not really sure where it's going or, where it potentially could go at all, right? Based on what we've seen so far. Derelict lighthouse, which we can't get into. I mean, just chilling, like looking the trees. It definitely could. It's like a painting, right? Although I'm sure Martha's going to be chilled that we check out over the weekend. That's probably going to be chilled too, with a side of like eeriness. But that's probably going to be quite chilled too.
Cordelia Crown.
What about her?
She was this older woman with a lot of money.
Did you have an affair?
Of course not.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
Then why ask if you know the answer already?
We don't know anything about you. You two may have history.
God, no. She was horrible.
Well, you could have had horrible history. That sounds like a children's book.
What kind of sick-ass books did you read?
Oh, look! Hang on, that does not look like it's a cassette tape in a jar.
Is that a cassette tape? No way.
A what?
Oh, I want to hear this.
Do we want to hear this?
Hiya, diary. I like sitting here. Reminds me of when I was a girl. You see, there were horses here. You can still see their pen and their stables. Secretly, I like to name them and imagine what it must have been like to ride them on that beach there. There would have been a Black Beauty, of course. God, I love horses. They're so wild and free. And when I was riding them as a girl, I felt the same. Wild and free. The wind blowing back my hair, the thundering hooves. Why did that feeling ever stop? And why did I think I'd find it here? The horses are long dead. And I'm trapped. On this island. In my head. With him.
With him.
I remember those horses. And the Evanstons. We leased a horse from them whenever we had a cargo that needed to go over the hill.
We?
The Islanders.
It looks so peaceful, right? So peaceful.
Wait, do you hear that?
No, what?
Why can't you hear it?
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Giggling kids.
Fuck. What's that?
Oh, fuck. Alright, maybe it's taken a bit of a turn, right?
Come on, honey. I want to drink this tea while it's still hot.
Mom, did you know that Rebecca from the grocery store has seen a will-o-wisp?
Has she?
Have you ever seen one?
No. Cheese or haddock sandwich?
Cheese, please.
Haddock sandwich.
Just maybe Daddy's turn into one. A will-o-wisp, I mean.
Now you know that's not true. Daddy left. I know it's hard, but we have to accept it.
Just maybe is all. I asked Miss Jessup about will-o-wisps, but she said they're poppycock. She said there are no such things as ghosts who drift along the marshes. And the sooner I let go of such romantic notions, the better.
Oh, well, she might be right about that one.
Riley! Riley! Are you okay? What the hell just happened?
I'm not sure.
Huh.
I mean, you saw it too, right?
I did.
What was that?
I don't know. I do remember that little girl, though. Pixie.
Pixie.
Always running around the islands looking for adventures.
Pixie.
Discovering new clues to grand mysteries. Her words, not mine.
Reminds you a bit of another game. Yeah, I mean, parts of it. I mean, there's quite a few games that are a little, a little bit like this, where you'll see memories like that. I think there's been a few. I think the most memorable one, I think, to me, would be Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, which, I mean, it's not on an island, but it's set in like a town where everyone is kind of gone, and you see the ghosts walking around with the people that people that were there, if you know what I mean. Yeah, they do. I mean, they go use similar ideas and just tweak them, and it's good. It's good. I mean, the way they're kind of doing it here, you've got like the ghosts on the island, right? Which is kind of neat. Oh, we're heading to the church that we saw. We was up the top here. We're looking down on that church.
That little girl. Dad abandoned her. You saw that, right?
I did.
Who does that?
I wish my dad had left.
Tell me about your dad.
He was a brute.
How so?
I don't remember much. Just as vile. He was horrible.
He was horrible. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I mean, everyone's gone to the Rapture. I mean, that developer's next game comes out next week, and we played a demo of it a couple of days ago. That was that little Orpheus that we played, that platform game where you go to the center of the earth. That looked pretty cool. That's out next week. That's their next game. I think it's Chinese Room, I think the developer is.
There was an epidemic.
The fever. That's what killed Ethel's entire family.
Must have been a nightmare.
In memory of those islanders who died from the fever during the epidemic of 1832. Somebody dead? I really do not like graveyards. No, I'm not a big fan, honestly. I'm not a big fan of graveyards or dead people. You know, I'm not a fan of either.
A graveyard. We need to investigate this.
You're a detective now.
Oh, stop it. You know, the names, the dates. We should take a look.
Archibald. See, look, some that don't all have names and dates on, right? The ones that do.
Archie, that sounds so sweet.
I have left the troubled ocean.
That doesn't sound so sweet.
Jefferson Bill.
Oh, I remember him. Bad news, that guy.
How so?
Smuggler, I think.
Thaddeus Cook. Oliver Wilford. Dylan Sprouse.
A constable. Didn't know the islands had a police force.
Neither did I.
Ethel Little.
Softly at night, the stars are shining on you.
Ethel. She lived so much longer than her family. She was so strong. I don't know how she managed.
I think in the house, the cottage we had back there with the woman and her 2 kids, that one of the kids was called Hannah Little, right? So maybe that's the mom.
Look, it's Terrence, the baker. He never left.
Terrace Mwambe. Louis Scruff Doyle. Today he dwells with the angels.
Scruff.
Died in 1944. That's late.
I think little. If you mean Little Orpheus, then yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to. I'm probably looking forward to checking it out. We played a demo a couple of days ago, and it was really cool. Like, it's a platform game. It's a different sort of game. It's a platform game, but it's a platform game where you kind of go down to the center of the earth. Reminds me a little bit of like I don't know if you remember it or you've seen it. A Journey to the Center of the Earth. It's like a movie from like the 60s, right? It has that sort of vibes. Sort of vibes of like old school sci-fi.
Callum Compton.
Friend and uncle. Of who?
Don't know yet.
Died in 1833.
It's Cordelia and Nora.
Cordelia Crown. We know all about her.
That's so strange. Look at the date. 18th of June, 1833.
Same as that Callum Compton.
Nora Crown.
Think she's related to Cordelia Crown.
They are related. She was in that newspaper article we found back at the school.
That's right. Evanstein. Right, let's go look inside. here lies Father Thomas, the shepherd of us sea folk. So she's made some pictures of the ones, I guess the ones that stood out. We spoke about. She's made a note of them.
Oh shit.
Beatrice.
Beatrice Parker. From the school. That's so sad.
She was one who followed dreams, ships, and stars. Oh, Beatrice. Now, there's got something on this page. I think that's probably go in here. She might draw something on that page. Into the church. Look there. There's enough tape. Another tape!
This is about Beatrice, from the school, a cornerstone of this community.
In Mass, I must remember to announce the church picnic this week, and also, most importantly, I must especially remember to announce the opening of Cordelia Crown Elementary School. I will talk to the organist about arranging for the children to sing a song in Miss Beatrice Parker's honor. Miss Parker has been such a service to the community. To think without Miss Beatrice Parker, so many of our children would be unable to read and write. Now we have our own school, and she can teach them all. Such a blessing. We got a tape that we'll come back to on the way out.
Who's it from?
Pixie.
The little girl?
I guess she grew up.
I guess she grew up. Dear friends, forever I will remember my mother as a young woman standing on the edge of the cliffs, her steely gaze set on the sea, watching for my father's return. With great heartache, she had to give up waiting, but she never lost her love for our islands. My family's tied to this place for eternity. You may remember my mother Nora as the one you could always count on for your children, to wipe a fevered brow, to read your letter. She was as good and kind as the day is long. Okay, so Nora was one of the crowns, right? So this is the daughter of one of the crowns, which are the people that own the island, family that own the island. I cannot express the depth of my loss. Just as my mother would never heal from the loss of my father, I too now possess a permanent hole in my heart. Dearest mother, I hope you have found a peace I know you never found in life, and I hope you are looking down and smiling upon your beloved island. I love you always. Your beloved daughter, Pixie, your dearest daughter. Oh, Pixie.
Father Thomas.
That's the priest that taught me to read.
Yeah, we saw his gravestone outside, right? So, I've been on the roads nearly all my life, and never have I seen the pews so empty. Alas, the grain price has driven so many families from the islands. A few hardy souls remain, and I will continue to offer them respite from the struggles every Sunday. The church and I will continue to be sanctuary for whomever is left.
Cordelia Crown.
Died in 1833.
We already knew that.
Gone but not forgotten. 51 years old. So she was the wife, the person, the family that owned the island, right? We got tape to pick up. Oh.
Cordelia Crown. Oh.
What? What does it say? Did she come to the priest?
Shh. Trying to read, Josh.
Read it out loud. To my utter disbelief, Mrs. Cordelia Crown came to me in the dead of night. I was awoken to a loud pounding on my door. There stood Mrs. Crown in quite a state. She demanded I listen to her confession and would hear nothing of my protestations at the lateness of the hour. The confession I was privy to was nothing short of remarkable. She could no longer carry the burden of a terrible secret, she said, but no gentle lady, as is Mrs. Crown, would ever have been responsible for any wrongdoing, much less the travesties of which she spoke. Alas, I fear she has succumbed to the fevers. I sincerely hope her deliriousness will disappear come morning. I wonder. I mean, there's obviously something really, really weird and mysterious happened here, and it's probably going to get really weird, right? I reckon. Yeah, so we filled out that page. What actually so horrible do you need to go to confess in the middle of the night? Yeah, I'm really curious about that, right? I'm really curious about that. Right. Let's see what this tape is over here.
Here's another one.
Let's play it. I like listening to her voice.
Devilry.
I am such a silly goose sometimes. Thought the evil spirit wouldn't follow me into a church. Shut up! Maybe I've seen too many movies. God, if you're listening, this spirit is evil. Hear me? Evil. Yes, I'm talking about you. I hear him all the time. Sometimes I wish I had gone back with the others. At least I could have talked to a psychiatrist or something. Now it's just me and him. Stop! These people you talk about, they've been dead for so long. Why does it matter? I don't understand any of it. I don't care about Cordelia Crown or why she thought she needed to confess. I want a bit of peace in my head. Yes, you gave me Seabrook, but you want me to stay on that beach forever. But why? Yes, I'm listening. Father Thomas, yes. He's the one that taught you to read, I remember.
Oh shit!
So he was here when it all happened.
Was she talking to you?
Yes.
As far as I know.
She was.
Thomas.
You think he knew me?
Maybe he taught you how to read.
Yeah, we read the stuff out of order, right? When we read the note over that one, I think about Father Thomas, he did say he's the one that taught me to read, right? So that woman there was possessed by the same dude, it seems, right? I don't think we travelled in time. I don't think so. I think this island's just been deserted, right? I mean, that woman that was talking to Sarah, she's obviously not from. I mean, they're talking about the people that died here died in like the 19th century, right? So she was talking about watching movies. You know, I've watched too many movies, so
out of there.
she was obviously
You don't like
not
churches?
from this time,
I
right?
don't like graveyards especially.
Well, she was not from that time, you know, when those people were around. Maybe she come later.
I keep thinking about what Pixie wrote.
Maybe.
Such sorrow. That irreparable loss.
But it looks like she was haunted by, or had the same guy talking to her, right?
Have you ever felt it?
Not in my personal experience. Unless I've forgotten.
Nora felt it too. She never got over losing that guy. Tears up my heart. Why is it we can't get away from that pain? Nora. She's Pixie's mum.
Are you frowning?
What? Why?
I can't tell if you're annoyed. I can't see your face.
I'm not annoyed. It's my head. You're talking at full volume here, and I can't turn you off. And don't say you're sorry.
Aye. I mean, it can be a different ghost. It sounded like it was the same one, though. But if it was the same one, then obviously at the time when he was haunting her, he remembered more stuff, right? Maybe over time he's starting to forget. But as we're seeing notes and stuff, and he's starting to remember stuff, right? So, I mean, whatever it was that this Cordelia wanted to confess, I have a
Say that when you're
I got a
still
feeling it's
and
something to
you
do with
listen.
him.
You can hear your soul.
They do?
They do. Josh, are you my soul? Talking to me?
You don't think I'm real?
We've found no evidence of your existence here.
But I know things. Things you don't.
I'm being silly, I know.
Silliness is a virtue. You should cherish it.
That's sweet. Thank you.
Maybe you can. I wonder if you can climb up this tree to get up there. Maybe. No. Looks like it should be a path, right? See that tugboat over here? Or trawler. Oh. How about? There's just so much writing on the wall. We see, oh, there we go. We can see what's writing on the wall over there. Is that Patsy?
I remember that one lad. His picture's from the Second War.
UN 7 were Foster, June 1941. He could not have made this journey without you. Okay. UN Lee Paxton, June 1940. I know you brought him much comfort for his service.
Soldiers. Maybe the skipper was one of them.
I don't know. Not many islanders went to the First War.
1913.
Maybe he wasn't from the islands.
Very. 1913.
He was a soldier.
Lewis Doyle.
Lewis Doyle.
He went to war.
The First War.
The horror he must have seen.
Let's write names on the wall. Maybe names of like crewmates, maybe. Oh, it could be crewmates, right? Well, it might have made some quite a better names, but no.
Whoever owned that boat had military history, that's for sure.
I wonder, though. Why did he keep that picture from the First War? Do you think one of those soldiers later steered that ship?
You want to know if one of them was the skipper?
Yes. Maybe he fought in the First War, and then took soldiers on a ship in the Second War.
That's not crazy at all. Scruff took them to the mainland to get their training.
What are you saying?
Scruff!
Scruff.
That's right! That's what we called him!
You know this man.
Perfectly! I even remember his face, his voice, his humming, his tobacco.
Oh my god, Josh! This is huge!
I know!
What was he like?
Warm, helpful, caring, always talking.
A bit like you, Josh. Always talking. That could be a very, very nice looking painting. Right there. F12. Gotta get up here, right? I love an outhouse. It looks like it's fully loaded.
Josh, it's happening again.
You never send them.
They're meant to live here with me, not go out into the world.
Letters are meant to be read.
It's Josh.
Maybe, my boy. And then again, maybe letters are just meant to be written. Huh?
I don't understand.
My girls, they're happier without me. No. They have lives, loves, I'm a sad old man who's seen more death than I care to share. And these hands, I killed with them. Can't wash that war away, no matter how many years at sea.
But those hands, they've also healed.
Healing doesn't make up for the taking of a life. There's no return from that.
Why write it all then?
I love my daughters. Think about them all the time. And I suppose I want to remind them and myself of all the good parts. There's no sense to it. But it works for me. They have a new family now, and I have you, no? Lord knows you need someone to take care of you. Let's go find a spot for this one, my boy.
What about 3 sisters?
3 sisters. Yes, that works beautifully.
Scruff. That was Scruff. Exactly like I remember him.
I didn't see you. You weren't there.
I was already dead.
You were in his head too.
Oh, he's in everybody's head. Oh, Josh, what have you been up to? Josh, right? Josh. I mean, it seems like he got a little piece of everyone, yeah.
Another letter.
Why does he keep hiding them? He should have sent them.
I don't know.
26th of September 1939. My sweets. As you've probably heard, war has struck again. We humans never seem to learn from our mistakes.
Oh no, we don't.
During the First War, I was a medic, and my mission was to save the boys. But there were so many I couldn't help. Sometimes I had to make a choice over who should live and who should die. I essentially killed one to save another. The smell of death, the bodies, the blood, the screams of agony. They never let you go. I wish I could imprint all that upon these young boys who are enlisting. Their lives are never going to be the same. I cannot make them see. Instead, they're filled with excitement for the adventures they believe are ahead. I know no way to help, so I take them. My boat and I deliver them to the front line. My friend Carrie told me the myth of Charon, the ferryman to the river Styx. I feel like I too am delivering these boys to the underworld. All I can offer is a safe passage, but I cannot save them. In these dark days, I don't know if I can save Josh either. My head is a swirl, and I'm no closer to having an answer. That boy is my heart, and I have to help him. I'm so sorry to have written such a grim letter. I only make it through these times knowing you are in the world. Your loving father.
Ready or not, he could have ended this.
He didn't have a choice.
No, he didn't. He should have faced his kids, shared his sorrow.
And talking about Josh again. All about Josh. I mean...
He never finished this one. Must have died suddenly.
Josh.
From a broken heart. Literally. His heart failed. Still, he refused to leave me.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Josh, what did you do? Dearest Alice, Emily, and Jude, I saw a young porpoise today. He leaped through the waves with such joy, such freedom, and I've thought of you, my daughters, and I remember the days before I left. I remember the joy of your tiny fingers wrapped around my own. I remembered your wild curls flying as I chased you. I remembered your squeals of laughter, such laughter. Of course, you are now grown women. Maybe you even have children of your own, but for me, you remain those small girls with that same wild spirit, like that young porpoise dancing in the water. I saw the porpoise when I was out on a boat with my friend Josh. I've spoken of him in my other letters. We were sailing to the isle known as the Dark Rogue. It's a beautiful and rugged place. I wish you could see it. Josh told me it was a deadly place back in his days, but yet they couldn't keep him away. Ooh.
No label, no nothing. Was he making his own liquor?
No, they look older. At least 19th century?
I really don't get why he buried his letters in these. His daughters probably thought he was dead.
Tea-tip cookies.
I did better like that.
Tea-tip cookies.
He missed his girls.
There's the kids.
Then why didn't he go home? I know this picture. It was at that first cabin we found.
Carrie's, yes. That's her.
And that's Scruff.
Thick as thieves, those two.
It's these moments of joy that make life extraordinary.
Kerry was feeding him.
Let's say they fed each other.
Sauerkraut.
He'd go fishing or hunting boar.
Why did he think that place was so important? What happened there?
Stillwater Cove.
Do you know who this is?
Archibald O'Sullivan. We called him Archie. A gardener. At the lodge, I think.
A receipt for... bottles.
That name Compton. We've seen it before.
In the graveyard.
Callum Compton.
Okay. Empty box.
Do you see that date?
June 18th?
I'm sure I've seen it before.
Big Rogue Island, June 18th. Residents of Rogue Island mourn the passing of Mr. Callum Compton, who died today due to the lodge fire. Yeah, he died at the same. It was the same date as the lady out on the island, whatever her name, something Crown, Cordelia Crown. It was the same day as that, right? Callum Compton was born on Big Rogue Island and has remained here all his life. He survived by his niece Pixie. Yeah, so he's related. Yes. A memorial service will be held at the church.
These are beautiful pictures, but why
Land's
did he
End.
put them up here?
He must have found something there.
Right, Land's End, River Tree.
That's not Scruff's handwriting.
Where'd he get these notes? Is this about you?
1821. It appears I was right, and he was smuggling contraband into the islands. What's more, it seems he has been doing this in the service of the Crowns. Most islanders seem to know this for a fact, and yet do not seem to mind in the least. Even Constable Wilford turns a blind eye. In fact, I've been told I'd better quit my inquiries if I want to keep my job as special constable, which puts me in an impossible situation.
Murder. Here on the
Black
islands.
Bell murder.
Oh my god! Josh! Look! That's your name.
Oh. Tragedy struck at the Bell Tavern when George Smith was brutally stabbed by an unknown assailant. George was rumored to be involved in smuggling activities, and the Black Bell was often been the Ford of a smuggling hub. Witnesses deny such claims. George was just drinking too much and yelling at someone, and then there was a knife, said Josh. Upon questioning, he added, I could not see with whom George was fighting. The Bell is not very well lit. Callum, who had also been at the scene, added, the Black Bell may attract some unsavory folk, but most of us are upstanding members of our community. I'm sure this will not happen again, and I hope they will find who did it soon. Proclamation was met by the agreement from all of the Black Bell patrons. So he was a witness of a murder in 1819. That gives us an idea of how long he's been around then, right? Oh, Josh. Who is Barlow? I know he's sitting on his bench at the back. Why did Scruff keep his receipt? Did Josh know him? She does keep a lot of notes, which is very good, right?
Everything in there. It's as if he was conducting his own investigation.
You mean I've been through this before?
I think Scruff
Uh-huh.
was looking for you in the history of these islands, yeah.
Why am I still here then?
Maybe he died before he could finish it?
Oh.
What do you know about the smuggling?
You think I was involved?
I don't know what to think right now. Don't get me wrong, I like you, but you might have been a crook. Scruff pinned the receipt for those bottles to his wall. Why?
Compton bought them.
I know. But what if you're Barlow?
No, I remember Barlow. He was the one smuggling the goods off the islands.
Oh.
What were the goods?
I forget.
So, Scruff lived here mid-20th century. And he investigated your death.
My death? I don't like it when you say it out loud like that.
Hey.
I know this isn't an easy topic for you. We have to think about what that means.
It means that not everything I remember happened when I was alive.
And that there may have been others that you could talk with.
We should find them.
There have been others. So yeah, so Josh was around like early 18th or early 19th century.
Josh? I have a little confession to make. I'm actually glad I met you.
Oh, all right. I think you just made me blush.
Weird looking little cottage.
Is that hair?
Yes. To remember the deceased.
Nana. Nana.
So you'll always know where to find me.
Who's it from?
It doesn't say.
Pixie dust.
Is she crying?
She looks sore, all right.
Maybe she's angry.
A strange little house, right? Built around a tree.
Whose journal is
Did
this?
you look? Nora's.
Nora?
That's Pixie's mother.
Yeah, the woman from the picnic.
And from the eulogy in the priest's notebook. Remember?
We do remember. How does one begin? 1833. We buried Mother and Callum today. A heavy day with more lost than one can hold, and yet the sun continues to shine despite being a month of June. I thought of Coleridge's words. Come, come, thou bleak December wind, and blow little dry leaves from the That refrain repeated itself into the rhythm of my beating heart. As we lay Cordelia crowned to rest, she and I had our differences and our woes, but her love and devotion to Pixie were not to be denied. I held the girl close as she wept. So much loss in one so small, but we survived. It is all we know how to do. So Nora was obviously Cordelia's daughter, but Pixie was her granddaughter. Of course, the question as to why Callum and my mother were together at the lodge remains. What business did they share? one may never know the truth, but certainly one man or one can ruminate mysteries, keep the dead from being dead. They remain alive, and we desperately try to know their secrets. But I hear Pixie, and I must go comfort my sweet girl. 51. Magic Lodge fire. So yeah, I said it was in the fire, right? But we don't know why they were there. Tuesday's quiet summer night was interrupted by a tragic fire at the lodge. The bells rang and the large manor went up in flames. The Rogue Islands lost 2 of their beloved citizens. Mrs. Cordelia Crown and Mr. Callum Compton. Constable Sprouse says foul play may be at work, but further investigation is necessary. Mrs. Crown and Mr. Compton appeared to have been together in the upper drawing room when the fire erupted. Constable Sprouse refused to say if Mr. Compton, as long suspected dealing with a smuggler's gang, was related to his investigation. Firefighters battled the flames until the wee hours of the morning. Majestic Lodge will no longer brighten our shores. I wonder if we get to see the lodge. I mean, it might not be in like one piece, but
She was married.
Always. My love.
That sounds nice. I'd like that. Always.
always.
Coleridge. His words get me every time.
I wandered lonely as a cloud.
That floats on high o'er vales and hills. That's Wordsworth.
I like him better.
Wordsworth. A mother, a father, a crying child, not the usual happy family portrait. No. We got a fire. Callum and Cordelia, what was up with those two? The possibilities drive me mad, or the lack thereof. Find out about their deaths. A nice little place, a nice little beachside property.
On that beach, with her daughter Pixie.
It was their home.
What are you thinking?
It's so weird that you're in my head, but you can't know what I'm thinking.
You should be glad. So, what's on your mind?
This house. How I would like to walk out of this house every morning.
With a mug of tea.
It could be that.
More like
or
coffee.
It could be hot cocoa.
No, coffee.
With marshmallows?
How do you know about marshmallows?
This girl I used to know had a stash. She lived off them. Once she ran out of pizza.
Wait, what? Pizza?
Hang on.
Wait, what?
Pixie. She's Nora's daughter. And Cordelia Crown is Nora's mother.
So Pixie,
She's the granddaughter of Cordelia Crown.
the girl's a crown.
Yeah, we got that much, right? We got that figured out. We climb up here. We can. Ooh. I wouldn't mind a little cottage like that on the beach. Wake up to the view of the sea. Oh, nice and peaceful, right? So peaceful. The Free Sisters. Now, here we go again.
I love you, Tig. You know that. You and me, we're both fighters. So you're gonna have to be strong without me. You're gonna have to keep watch. Make sure no one enters this beach without me knowing about it, okay? Might be Daddy. And I might not be here. And I can't miss him. I can't not talk to him, or he might leave again. But if I tell him I love him, if I tell him I'm sorry, then he'll stay. I know he will. Okay, Tig? I'll be back before nightfall, so you're not alone. I know you're scared of the dark.
You think the teddy bear's gonna still be there? I come back over here. I wonder if the teddy bear's gonna still be there. And if he talks to us like he talked to her. Oh. We got another letter.
1st of July 1941. My sweet Elfins. Today I found a letter from a young girl called Pixie, whose father left the islands many years ago. She's filled with longing and searches for him continuously. How her story broke my heart. Have I caused you, my daughters, such immense sorrow? Am I the cause for tears? I too sailed away and left you behind. Know that leaving you was the hardest thing I've ever done. Know that my love for you is the one thing that keeps me strong. There's nothing I can say to make it right. I just hope you forgive me. And in truth, I hope you've forgotten me, so that I do not bring you such sorrow. Your loving father.
I don't believe this guy.
He's a man with regrets.
Unable to fix his mistakes. You like him?
I get him.
You get him. I wonder who he is, right? Oh, look. I wonder if Teddy's still there. He is!
Josh, it's Tig.
She loved that stuffed animal so much.
I had a soft dog like that. I would hug it every night, needing its little head on my chest to fall asleep. I still have it on my boat.
Yeah, we've seen it on the boat. It looked kind of cute.
What was she looking for?
She was probably watching for Pops to come back, right? She was looking out to sea, waiting for him to come back.
I used to draw maps like these, of imaginary worlds with fairies and mermaids.
Why did you stop?
I had to grow up. Is this a backpack?
Shoulder bag. Used specifically when hiking.
Looks like she did a lot of that.
Oh, look inside. There's no looking inside. No looking inside. Hello, Tig. I love you, Tig. Nothing will bring her down. Good old Tig. I need a pair of these. I always feel that there's something I need to see, something so far in the distance. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something to have, right? She seemed determined, ready to go down the rabbit hole. Wonder how these islands changed, how much since she drew the map.
Oh, I love this. I wish I had a necklace like that.
You do now.
When you're all grown up.
Right? She's got one now. Walk me to the sea. I want more. The tingle of the riches pressing against my fingertips takes me to another time, back to her mom.
Oh, this is interesting.
She really did picture herself as a true detective.
I went to Little Rogue again today. So there's 3 islands. We've got this one we're on. There's Little Rogue and there's like Dark Rogue. How I love walking along the shore. I found these 3 perfect shells, but this time I was there on business. I wanted to talk to Mr. Cogswell alone, so he came to me at Little Rogue, near Land's End, where no one could see us. He promised not to tell Mother. So I came unsupervised. According to him, my father loved the islands and my mother, but I am unsure if he was saying this just to make me feel better. He says he did not know why my father left, but he hints that maybe my father was involved in something he shouldn't have been. He refused to say more. I need to investigate further. Maybe a trip to Dark Rogue. There are stories of old pirates and smugglers gangs. He also says my uncle knew my father far better than anyone. I don't understand why Uncle Callum won't talk to me about my father then. Is he sad? Tomorrow I'm off to Dark Rogue. I don't care what Uncle Callum says. If Dark Rogue is no place for a lady, he should not have given me the pixie dust. I'm a detective, and there has to be a clue there, so I must go. I only need to be sure nobody sees me set sail. What if we go to Dark Rogue, right? Maybe. We might do, right?
She reminds me of you.
She's nothing like me. I just don't understand why she kept looking for her dad.
Because she believed in him. Isn't there anything you ever believed in? With your whole heart?
I believed in Santa Claus, and he never came after my mom died.
I wonder why. Mom was putting down cookies for him, right?
Oh my god, it's her!
Why are you here?
Well, hello to you too.
I saw you leaping about on the beach. Why?
The beautiful beaches.
Don't be dismissive of me.
I'm not. But if you ask me why I'm leaping about...
You don't carry any sleeping bags or bedrolls. You're not prepared for this. What are you plotting?
I see. You expect answers. Let me ask you a question instead.
Oh.
Who are you?
Why, Beatrice Parker.
Oh.
From the school?
Head mistress.
Look, I don't know the right or wrong of this, but I need to figure out how I can help this ghost that's stuck here. And maybe, just maybe, you can help me. Or a ghost yourself, also stuck.
I don't see a ghost.
He's not here.
Are you denying the words you just said?
He's in my head.
So you're imagining him.
Okay, stop. Can you help me help him?
Oh.
I'd like to know about a girl named Pixie.
She's dead, honey.
I know that. It's about the Crown family. I want to know about them.
But if it's their home you're looking for, you should try the lodge. On Little Rogue.
Thank you.
One word of advice. Don't trust that ghost of yours. I used to know everybody here. And I've never heard of him. Goodbye.
Bye. It's kind of weird how Josh doesn't hear her. Oh yeah, we was in that building from the other side, right? We was in here. We kind of looped around. This is like the schoolhouse, right? The school. This is the school.
Well, at least this time
Hello.
she said goodbye.
It's the boat.
She's not making much sense, is she?
Yeah, like, why shouldn't I trust you? I didn't even tell her your name. She can't know you.
She must really not like me.
No, she didn't.
Oh, we finally got to this building though, right?
Did you do something to her?
You don't believe her, right?
Of course I don't. It's just that I don't know a whole lot about you.
You do!
I only know what you tell me. There's hardly anything about you on this island. Let's just keep going and see what's on Little Rogue. We have yet to find you.
Oh, after Little Rogue, which is the next island. Another island. Let's see what's in here. If we can. When we first got here, this is the first building she made a comment about, because it looked like it was in one piece, right? Which, compared to the rest of the stuff here, yeah. I guess we gotta find a boat to use.
Callum Compton.
I remember him. He was up on Scruff's investigation wall.
illegal distillation of high-proof spirits. Ooh. Okay, he was making hooch. Illegal poaching attempt. Stealing of tobacco. 12 pence fine, oh my god. A bar fight and a black bell. Fight in docking bay 4. This must be like the police station then, right? Yeah, there's a cell. Okay. This is this police station.
More of these bottles.
Contraband.
Hello, Nixon.
We were all distilling it.
Liquor?
Whiskey.
Yes, it is. So they're talking about the illegal distilling of alcohol. That's what the bottles were for, right? The empty bottles. How you doing, New Lexington?
Is this Archie?
Archibald O'Sullivan, yeah. I didn't know he had a record.
I mean, he could be lying.
He was a criminal.
I wouldn't say that.
Public intoxication. So, yeah, he was arrested for being pissed, right? Public intoxication at the Black Bell again. I received a body of the deceased into my presence. He was 58 years old. Cause of death was determined to be death by intoxication. Deceased was found drifting near the boat in a still water cove. Fire consumed the lodge. The Crown's estate located on Little Rogue. Ah, so we're going to Little Rogue, aren't we? So we can see that where the building is, where the family lived. 2 persons perished in the fire. Both bodies were found in the upper drawing room. It was unclear what business Mr. Compton had at the premises. Search revealed no valid source of the fire, indicating the possibility of arson. Supporting this claim is the fact that the upper drawing room door was blocked from the outside. Oh, so someone did want to murder him, right? Murder him. He got murdered. Nice place, huh? What's in the drawer?
Josh, look. Pages have been torn out.
Scruff.
Yeah. This is where we got those notes from.
From Constable Sprouse.
Yeah, the page is missing, and we saw in his hut on top of the hill. As Constable Williford, I show no interest of opening an investigation into smuggling. I've taken it upon myself. My suspicions began when I saw the same bottle types appear. These types have no shops located upon the rogues. Contents of the bottles are always likely the same high alcohol liquor, supposedly imported illegally from the mainland. First intent was to find a location of import. Not many valid options exist due to many underwater rock formations. Docks as well, one possibility that would be an easy spot. Another option would be at the peninsula of the Dark Rogue. A small passageway leading deeper into the island, but it is far too cramped to allow access to smuggling vessels. Time finally allowed me to visit Dark Rogue. I conversed with Thaddeus Cook, owner of the Dark Rogue's only tavern, Black Bell. Although Mr. Cook denied any involvement, I couldn't help but notice something off in his demeanor. For a man being interrogated by the law, he struck me as overconfident and cocky. He was cocky. Very cocky. We set lodge on fire. Yeah, we're heading there shortly, right?
Is it me? Or did the sea level drop?
It's low tide, yes.
Oh, it did.
If only I could talk to that constable.
I wish we could, honey.
Right?
The sea level drop. Well, I wonder if she's going to use what boats she's going to use. Maybe her boats. That's her boat over there, right? Yeah, this part was underwater before, wasn't it? It looks like we can get back to our boat. Maybe we'll try to use that to get there. I don't see any other boats. Well, has her lovely boat. Oh.
Thank you. Josh, is it?
Yes, Miss Crine.
You grew up here, on the islands.
Oh, yes, Miss Crine. We've been here for generations.
That sounds lovely. I think the islands are the most beautiful place I've ever seen.
Me too. Of course, I've seen nowhere else. But in truth,
It's Josh.
I've never wanted to.
Oh, there is a blessing in this gentle breeze that blows from the green fields and from the clouds.
You've a way with words, Miss Crine.
Oh, Wordsworth definitely does. He goes on, and from the sky, it beats against my
Better
cheek.
be careful, Miss Crine. These waves have a mind of their own.
Yes. I feel Wordsworth today. It's as if the sky itself is aware of how happy this place makes me. I can see why you remain here, Josh.
That was me.
Oh.
That was you. I've never seen you. Not like that.
And that was Nora. She escaped my memory. Completely.
Uh-oh.
And I think you took her to Little Rogue.
Let's go find this lodge. On Little Rogue.
Oh. It's Josh. What if she's gonna use her boat? I mean, she became stranded here, but the boat must work, right? You reckon? Oh, Gloria? Maybe? Yeah. So it's a low road. Anything else appeared in here we can click on? What is her doggy? Did she mention to her like stuffed toy from when she was a kid? He looks kind of cute. Very dopey and cute.
All set for Little Rogue?
Let's get this show on the road.
Go! Yeah, so he was obviously alive around the time when Nora was alive, right? It looked like it was probably a similar age. It was before Nora, while Nora was still single. She was Miss, called her Miss. So maybe it was before, probably before Pixie was born, right? And her husband left. Right. There's a lighthouse. That's totally disconnected from the mainland because of the flood. Whoa. That looks like something out of Elden Ring. Alright, Josh. We're ready.
Little Rogue. I'm so excited. Can you see the lodge yet?
It's tucked away, up on the hill.
Let's go, Joshua.
My name's Josh.
Oh, he didn't like being called Joshua.
Damn.
Don't worry. Cordelia kept a spare key somewhere.
We'll find it.
Delirium.
Archie's.
Just a house, the lodge.
I like it here. This is the perfect place for a beer. Or a bloody smoke. Of course, I no longer have either. I can barely remember what they taste like. Gosh, a drink of any kind would be heaven right now. To make my brain stop for just like a minute.
I wonder who this person
Feel
is.
normal.
Right.
Because you never shut it. Thank you. I should go back to the lodge. Go through those ledgers again. There's got to be something in there. That tart Cordelia. She was hiding something. Ah, so much for shutting it. No, I don't like her, and neither did you. Are you sure she doesn't have some brandy hidden away? Or some of that whiskey you keep talking about? Oh, that's a good idea. Thanks.
Is there anyone who does like Cordelia Crine?
You don't say. But the point is that this was Archie's place.
The gardener.
Archie's place. And this is the lodge on top of the hill. So This way probably
The
goes up.
lodge.
Let's go look down below. See if we can find
Like
the
it's
key.
been waiting
Right.
for me.
Gotta find the key. Maybe the keys. He said that Cordelia left a key somewhere, so maybe maybe the key is up in the lodge.
It's up there. The lodge, I mean.
We can't get to the stairs.
Don't need to. There's a servant's passageway. Those stairs were for the crowns only.
Yes, those stairs are for the crowns. I see a key around here somewhere. Probably, maybe I can find a key at the lodge for this. There's no key here, right? So we go to the servants' passageway.
Such bizarre little creatures. I don't know if I'm charmed or appalled.
Look, kind of cool.
So this was a servant's trail?
Yes, that's where we walked. The lodge and everything else up there. That was their world.
And this was your world. The life of a servant.
I took Nora in that boat. Doesn't mean I was their servant.
Well, you don't know though, do you, Josh? You probably was.
Is this here where you lived? Little Rogue?
It feels familiar, but it wasn't my home.
Lighthouse? No. Another picture of the lodge. I thought he was going to take a sketch of the lighthouse.
Such a strange atmosphere here. Don't you feel it?
It's gorgeous, if that's what you mean.
I forgot you love every beach you see.
What can I say? The waves must have cast a spell over me.
Eerie, I say. Especially the water down there. I don't like this place one bit.
It does look a bit weird.
Don't worry, I've got you.
She likes taking pictures of this lot. Goes down to the beach.
Is that Beatrice there?
What is she doing here? Let's go talk to her.
I have to admit she frightens me a little too. It's like she doesn't feel anything.
We still gotta check the lodge out.
Glowering over us like that.
She's just rock hard, is all. Sometimes you need to be.
Gotta check out the lodge, right? We haven't been there yet. Probably a lot of cool stuff in the lodge.
Beatrice?
Oh, hello, Riley. That is your name, if I remember correctly.
Yes, that's my name.
Did you get rid of that ghost of yours yet?
No. He's stubborn that way.
Hey!
Shh, not now. Talking to Beatrice.
I see you found your way to Little Rogue.
Yes. I really want to find the lodge.
That's very clever. You will find answers there.
Can I ask you something personal?
By all means.
Oh.
Are you expecting anyone?
Don't be ridiculous, girl.
You keep trying to see beyond the horizon. Why are you still here?
I used to come to this beach a lot. With my father, I think. Then he went up to the boathouse to talk to Archie. For hours. If they had enough whiskey to accompany them.
Oh.
What do you want, Beatrice, from this place?
I don't want to leave. I have lost so many. I still miss the ones I loved most. And the ones that hurt me the worst. I cannot leave them.
You're the last one, Beatrice.
I know that. They've all been gone for so long. I forgot their names.
And yet, you do not want to go.
I do not. You never know. They might come back.
They might do.
You may leave me now. I will find you again.
And she's gone.
Why does she keep doing that?
Alright, let's go check out the lodge. I mean, the path does go that way, right? So after the lodge, we'd probably be going that way. But the lodge is up top there. There's going to be many answers up there. Oh, wait. Where did we come down? We not go back up the way we came? No, we can't. Shit, we can't get back up there? That sucks. No! We can't get back up there. Oh, there's another path. I think she was talking to her here saying, I need to find a lodge. That's that up there, right? So there's got to be a way to get back up there. I hope. Otherwise we've lost that place now.
Wow, Josh, look at those wall paintings.
Selkies. I remember that story. I told it to Margot.
Margot. Tell me about her.
She was just a girl who hung about on the islands.
She felt lost to me.
The heart of Little Rogue.
Hey, diary. Today is not a good day. It's a sad day. There's so much death here. And so many tears. I can feel them all. Josh told me about this cave. A legend. About Selkies coming on shore and hiding their skins here. Then they dance on the beach over there. I've done that. I love dancing, especially on the beach, or at the fun tree. How I wish I could put on my sealskin and glide into the ocean. Sink beneath the waves and let the cold salt water wash away his voice. And that sadness. Such sadness. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Josh, please. Just let me go. Just let me go.
I don't know what to...
Then don't say anything.
Hang on here. I wanna get back up here to this lodge. Damn it. Oh man, that was a bummer. That's what you get for exploring. If we would have noticed when we came down, I didn't notice that there was no. It was a step like that, right? Because we can't get back now. I don't think there is checkpoints. There's like these sort of games that don't normally have checkpoints. There's like one save. It updated after we spoke to her. Hopefully there's a way to get back up there, right? She said when we was talking to the ghost, she did ask the ghost, I need to check out the lodge, and she said that's a good idea. So if that is the lodge up there, which we think it is, then she indicated we should go there, right? Well, that's the tree that we saw in the picture. I reckon that something may be hidden here, right? Oh dear. What the hell?
Please stay.
Josh?
You may want to come down from that tree, Miss Crown. It's unsafe.
Oh, but this is a solid branch. Why don't you come see for yourself? It's a new world from here.
Miss Crown,
Yes.
I'm glad you stayed.
That's awfully nice of you to say so. And I'm glad too.
We're friends.
I wouldn't call it that. She was just being nice.
She wanted to see the world differently. I want that. That's why I got on that boat. Didn't think that was so wrong of me.
Of course it wasn't.
And why am I being punished for it?
Punished?
I'm stuck. Once again, I can't make my own choices.
The tree! I want to click on that. Yes, I guess we're going to go back that way and up there. Like this path up here, look to the left here, looks like it's going up. So it's probably going to go back, maybe back up to the top. I think. I wonder if this place opens up at the back there at some point. And most of the buildings are giving you like letters and stuff and journal entries that have pushed the story along. So if that is the lodge up there, then it is an important place we need to go for the story. So we've got to get up there. Right there it is there a lot. So we're cycling back around, right? So we are getting back there. And maybe if we would have gone up to the front door, we wouldn't have been able to get in. And where we went was the way we were supposed to go. After we realised we couldn't get in the front, maybe, right? We won't know because we skipped it.
I'm unsure what our next move might be.
We're heading for the big house, right?
Yes, but what's the deal with Archie?
Archie has a deal?
Did you hear anything Beatrice said? He was friends with her father.
That's right. They shared their whiskey on that little patio.
And don't you think it's strange that she's still hovering around here?
So am I.
Yes, and we're trying to fix that.
You want to explore why she's stuck?
I do.
You can't save us all, dear.
Maybe I'm just trying to save myself. So, this is Nora's house.
Her mother's.
Cordelia Crown.
But that's her window, up there. I remember her climbing out to go down to her tree.
Up there. Lion statues out front. Oh my. Nice, kind of a nice view here. We still got to try to see if we can find the key for that. It's down the bottom. Now this is a big place, right?
You want to climb up?
You reading my mind?
I don't need to.
Oh yeah, well, we're not going to climb up just yet, right? We'll come back and climb up. We know we can climb up to get in. Because where did we actually come along? We didn't come. We was underneath, wasn't we? So this is
Riley, we need to see what's up there, in the lodge.
I know.
It's where Nora used to live, before she moved out.
I'm aware. Let's just look at around first. I mean, the front door's open, right? So yeah, we come around here. So if you look here, there's no stairs here, anyways. We couldn't. If we would have come up that way, we couldn't get up here, right? So we didn't even look over here. We just went straight down there, so we couldn't have come that way. So it's not as if we could have got here earlier. We couldn't, right? I wonder what Josh's deal is with Nora, right? There's obviously something going on.
The main entrance.
The only one Cordelia ever used. And she made very sure no servant ever did.
I reckon maybe her door upstairs is probably locked and used the trellis from the side to get in there, right?
10th of November 1943. My sweet little elfins. I'm sitting on old Cordelia Crown's porch, or what's left of it. She's been dead for a century now. Still, she makes me so mad.
Century?
I wish I could yell, kick, and scream. The Crowns were so corrupt. And Cordelia Crown took her family for granted. She treated them so shabbily. But I suppose I treat you girls the same, don't I? I didn't value you enough to come home. I tell myself that I can't. That I'm afraid to see your shiny faces. That I have too much blood on my hands. But what if it's a lie? What if I am just like Cordelia Crown? Carrie hates such talk. She tells me I'm too hard on myself. That we all survive and do the best we can. But I don't know. When you make mistakes, you must pay your debts. And I can never make up for all my sins. But I did some good once upon a time. I helped create you. Oh, I've gone down the morose path again, didn't I? I shall sign off and leave you to happier thoughts. Your loving father.
He knew. He knew what she did.
We've got to pull our weight. Figure it out for ourselves.
Yeah, we're trying to find out what she did, right? Oh.
A spare key.
To the boathouse. Told you.
Uh-huh. The boathouse key. So when we go back to the boat, we can check out that room, right?
Locked, of course.
Well, it is a safe.
See if you can find the code.
Alright, safe combination. Let's look. Get checking.
She wrote to Pixie.
I'm telling you, Cordelia knows more than she lets on.
I write this letter with a heavy, troubled heart. The words do not come easily, but nonetheless I must speak. It is time for you to understand, to see, to know. I wish you to learn the truth behind the unforgettable disappearance of your father. Ooh. Know that what happened plagues me greatly, and that I will always regret what I... How does one tell their granddaughter that her father will never come back, and that she needs to stop looking? Oh. He dead, and she had something to do with it. I mean, you don't think, right? I'm starting to wonder now, right? You don't think Josh is the dad? I mean, he was spending time with like, Nora, right? I wonder, he's about the right age, right? He was around with her. It's the only person we've seen that he's been alive with, right? I wonder if he was the dad, he just doesn't remember. And that's why she's saying he's never coming back, because she killed him, or she got rid of him somehow, right?
Children's books.
I mean, it sounds plausible, right? Grimm's Fairy Tales. That's some good stuff, man. Grimm's Fairy Tales. $1801. Is that 180121? Isn't it?
Is this
Safe code.
code?
180121.
Must be.
It's definitely not a date, right? If it's 180121.
Is this...
About the smuggling, yes.
No way. Cordelia was involved?
Her journal.
In the safe? Must have been real private.
It's getting colder. I've asked Archibald to light all the fires in the house. Still, I feel the chill in my bones. I think the devil himself would freeze in these bleak times. I want to take Nora back home with me, at least for the winter. This is no place for a newborn. Of course, she won't have it. That stubborn girl is convinced that this is her home. Can you believe, after all Mr. Crown and I have done for her, she thinks this place is better than our home on the mainland? Why she doesn't know the first thing about living in a craft house? She is too foolish. That's what. Her head filled with crazy romantic notions of nature walks. I blame Wordsworth and Coleridge. I should never have let her read those silly poems. Granted, I enjoy an adventurous walk myself. Nora and I used to go all the time when we first arrived, but I do not see the need to live out there like a wild woman. I told her I won't have it. I'm her mother, but she will not do as I tell her anymore. And all because of that wicked island boy. Swamp Trash. Oh, she's got to be talking about him, right? Talking about Josh. We never should have let him work the gardens. Does she think I know he's climbing through her window every day? I will not have it anymore. I will not lose my daughter to these rogue islands. Aha, that's got to be it, right? I mean, she makes some comment about that. I was like, is she talking about you, Josh? Right? I totally what she's talking about. Keys in the attic. Key to the attic is in the boathouse. Yeah, we got the key. We got to check on the way out. So she obviously had something to do with his disappearance or him dying. Right, got a letter there. We got a backgammon table.
I never understood backgammon.
Pixie lit up her world. She must have loved her grandchild. I noticed. More pages from the
Cordelia was
ledger.
in charge, obviously. That's her parents?
The wedding.
But she wasn't even born yet.
That's how she must have imagined it.
Pixie was a brave one, clinging on to the whispers of words never spoken. Nora had a wedding like this. Choosing a life with him was the beginning of something new, but it wasn't a fairy tale. Yeah, I reckon that's what it is, right? It's gotta be.
Dad.
She wrote to him.
But he wasn't here anymore. He chose not to be with her.
Hey, Daddy, people say you're not coming home, but I do not believe them. Mom says we have to accept it, but you are gone. You are gone, but every day she is on a cliff looking for you. I have put Tig on watch. He watches the shore while I am with Miss Jessup. So we do not miss you. Tig and I watch for you every day and every night. I do not know why you had to leave. I'm afraid you left because of me. Mom says it isn't so, but I think it was me. If you come home, I will be your bestest girl in the world. Mom pretends she is happy, but I know she is sad for you. Please come here home. I could read to you. I could show you all the things I found on the island. Tig and I will be waiting on the shore. I miss you very much, Daddy. Love, Pix. You know, if that is the case, that is what's happening here, then when he realizes that's going to be a pretty rough, right? It's gotta be it though, right? It's gotta be.
That was definitely Cordelia's den. She confuses me. There's one thing I know, though. You weren't part of it. It was her. Let's just figure out what Cordelia Crown was all about, yeah?
Riley, stop. Look.
The
captain braved the dark waters of the seven seas. Oh,
Hello, Eyebog.
what's that?
That's the baby,
What is she doing in there?
fluttering around like a pixie.
She's putting up a fight, that's
The
what.
doctor
She's fighting
is
off sea
ill.
monsters in there.
I don't have sea monsters in there.
Our girl's braving the deep, dark waters.
You don't know it's a girl?
I do too. Fierce as a tiger, Captain Pixie will sail the seven seas.
Yeah, Josh was the dad.
Oh, she'll brave storms, slay sea monsters.
You idiot. Oh no. Mother. Quick. The window.
I'll be back tomorrow.
I'm her father. How?
It can't be true.
I'm the bastard.
This room alone tells me you loved them. You didn't abandon them. You could never.
Yeah, he was obviously, I think the mom did him in. They kind of killed him, right, to get rid of American.
I made this.
Hello, did
I
you
made
know?
this for my daughter.
The promise he made to them, Josh would never have backed down. He wanted to be her father. Yes, he did. Shells
was
of the
Nora.
sea.
She loved every little thing about the rogues. She'd be out on the beach looking for unusual shells or rocks in bright colors.
Janice Bennis.
Her journal. Let's see what she wrote about you.
Autumn's finally here again. This may be my favorite time of year. I can dance for hours in that earthy, sweet wind, twirling the brown and red leaves around me. Mother won't have it, of course. But life on the island is like a dream. So many wondrous things to discover. The endless treasures of the beach, the sight of the painted ships, making sure the sun rising from beneath the waves in the early hours of the morning, things I only knew from my storybooks. This place is so different from the mainland, a place I can truly call home. Speaking of home, our house on the beach is nearly done. Josh really has worked hard and long hours. See, is that a place we saw with the two round buildings on the beach with a tree in the middle? He built that, right? Pretty soon he won't have to climb through my window anymore, which will be a relief. I don't know how much longer we can fool Mother. She's rarely fooled by anything. So she must know. I'm amazed she's not cast him back out the same window. I'm sure she'd love to. Just a few more weeks, and we can head off and really begin the rest of our lives together.
What did she want with this?
A skull is not going to prove anything.
No, but it's fascinating. Like an exploration of life.
It is.
Or death.
She wanted nothing more than a home for the three of us. I was building her a house. Linden Breeze on Big Rogue.
Nora's flicker.
That was awesome.
JDG9 just gifted a sub to Janice Bennis. So thank you, JDG9, and welcome, Janice Bennis. Bermit's back. He's back in your he's back in your cupboard. Oh no, yeah, oh yes. You've got a Bermit. I think.
Another vision.
What if I don't like what I see?
I don't think you got much choice. That's Mom coming, right?
The rogues are no place for a child.
You have to think of her.
I only think of her. And this is where she belongs. The Rogues are her home.
Why? Because of that boy.
That boy is my husband.
Enough. I'm your mother, and I say we are going back to the mainland. Beatrice is my grandchild, and she will have a proper education. You will do as I say.
Now, why would I do that?
Beatrice is Pixie.
Beatrice.
Wait, what?
Oh my god, that's it! That's why you're still here!
Because of my daughter.
Wait, what?
We have to go tell her that you are her father.
Beatrice is Pixie. We gotta go check the door. We gotta go check the boathouse, right? Because we got a key now. We can check it on the way back out. It's a very cool looking old house.
Josh, look!
That's her.
Come on, we need to find her.
I think she went down to the beach.
We gotta check the boathouse before we can go to the beach. Old Joshy and my old mate.
Did you see her? She went down the stairs.
I don't know if we go down.
There she is.
How do we get to the boathouse from here? We need to go over there. How do we get over there? We can't go the way we came, can we? I mean, eventually you're gonna have to get back to your boat. If you get back to the boat, then we can check it down because the boat's in the boathouse, right? Oh, we can go this way.
New subscriber.
What are you doing?
I don't know, Josh. I'm just going
Whoa.
through the motions.
It's the wrong motions. I need to tell Beatrice I'm her father.
I know that. I told you as much.
Then go to my daughter.
Thank you, Janice Bettis. Payback! Gifted sub to Gemma. Gemma Faye. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Janice Bettis. You are awesome. Gemma's back. Yeah, we can't go in here. I reckon we're probably gonna... There's still a third island. Maybe when we have to go to the other island, when we get back to the boathouse and go in there, we will check out that room, right? What punishment, right?
Beatrice? We need to talk to you.
You mean you and that ghost of yours?
He's not my ghost, but yes. Remember what you told us on the beach? I know why you keep going round in circles. You can speak now, Josh.
Josh? Your ghost is called Josh?
Pixie.
Oh my god. Dad?
Yes, it is me. I'm your dad.
Was I nothing to you?
You were everything.
Then what did I do to make you leave?
You didn't do anything, honey. I don't know what happened. All I know is I was standing outside, trying to look in and see you, wishing I could be there with you, willing you to see me standing there.
Why couldn't I see you? Not even after I lived. You could have come find me. Why did you give up?
I'd lost my heart, and soon I started to lose my mind, until there was nothing left.
I've been looking for you.
I know.
I couldn't find you.
You have. You have found me.
I don't think I'm ready to say goodbye to you.
Nothing ever really ends. We both know that.
I'll see you soon, Dad.
We gotta find out what happened to him, right? What is the story of this game? Says JDJ9. She's walking off across the water. Wait.
I don't understand. But
How long did she stand there?
why are you still here? We were wrong.
It's not about my daughter.
Do you remember what she said back at White Sand? That her father used to go up to Archie's to talk.
You think that was me?
That was you.
Right. You want to go to Archie's attic? I disagree. We need to get to the Dark Rogue. Find Callum.
We can go after.
The tide is pulling back. We'll be stranded if we don't leave now.
Oh,
But the attic... I really feel we need to see it.
We have to go now, or it'll be too late.
no, we got a key. Ow.
No, I'm gonna dig around at Archie's.
Yeah, we got a key. Ow. Yeah, basically your character is like you got stranded on these like set of islands in a storm, and you've got kind of like this ghost in your head, and you're trying to find out what happened to him. We're trying to find out what happened to this ghost who had no, when he first started talking, we got no memory of him. He's got no memory of who he was,
I know
right?
you feel I'm going against you, but I'm not, I promise.
Whatever.
There will be answers up there. I know it.
Probably not answers he wants to hear. But we gotta see it up here, right? Because we got a key. If we leave this place, we might not come back.
What is this for?
It's an altar. For the fairies. Many believe they protected us when we had to go into the marshes.
The fairies.
And that after death, we could join them.
A lime bar. I haven't had a lime bar for a while. I don't have any lime bars. I got no Snickers. I got no chocolate bars at all. I got nothing.
Archie.
Archie. It's 52. He was arrested for drinking intoxication multiple times.
He drank. A lot.
Yeah. I hope we get that. We get that much. What else? I mean, it looks like he's the one that did the carvings as well, right? Oh.
Oh, what's this?
A shitload of money. Or at least it was back in the day.
I mean, it might be worth a lot now. Probably coins gone out of circulation and worth some monies. A big bag of cash. Why didn't he spend the money? Liquor wasn't cheap to come by. I don't know. He wanted his whiskey all above all else. Did he live the life of a hermit? If so, why? Archie wasn't meant for the life of solitude. What did he do? Oh, he made these sculptures.
Is that about me?
What is this? This is ridiculous. Mermaids?
Mermaids. On 16th November, Josh Compton. Oh, he's a Compton. Disappeared without a trace, leaving Nora devastated. Sailors confirm they saw sirens drag Compton beneath the dark waves near Villain's Rock, but Constables Williford and Sprouse suspected he was murdered by the Dark Rogue smugglers gang. Ordered Compton and Mrs. Cordelia Brown of Soda State. Abandoned his wife and unborn child for another lover on the mainland. Number 1, drowned by alluring sirens, murdered by Dark Rogue demons, or devastating desertion of Nora Crown. Now we know it's not the third one, right? I reckon he was drowned by the Crowns, by Nora's mom. I reckon she probably tied bricks to his ankles and threw him in the water or something, right? To get rid of him. That seems the most logical, that one. Didn't know about his disappearance. Somebody must have seen something. Somebody must know something. We may never know the truth, but I want to find at least a tolerable answer. Yes. We gotta find out what happened to him, right? For his sake. There you go, Josh. It was worth it.
I'm glad we have a clearer picture of Archie now, but I expected to find... No.
Why are you even surprised? I warned you, didn't I?
Yes,
Will you ever listen to me? No.
Now what do I do?
I think you owe me an apology.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, okay? Now, tell me what to do.
You're asking me? That's a Dear Diary
The
moment.
tide's going out.
Yes, just... How do I get to the Dark Rogue?
Across the tidal causeway. Follow the lighthouse.
Yeah. Now, if we would have gone earlier, we would have taken the boat and gone over there, but we would have missed that room, right? Oh. Lollipop and JDJ are the winners.
See that lighthouse?
Is there a path?
Yes. Stay close.
So, over there we can see.
Let's talk about what we found at Archie's.
That money.
Yeah, I know. What did he want it for?
Why did he never use it?
I have absolutely no clue.
I can see where the water was, right? It dropped by
Haven't
quite a
walked here in
bit.
ages. It's beautiful in its own way.
It's got its own special magic. Did you use this causeway often?
Everybody did.
Why?
To go sell our homemade whiskey at the Black Bell.
That sounds ominous.
You'll see.
How far is it?
Far. You should have listened to me.
I'm allowed to do things my own way.
Well, we can't go over there. This way. No. We can't go forward. It's beautiful. Imagine we're really walking this. No, we can't. It's an invisible wall. You can see what a causeway is. It's between these things, right? But we can't go forward. Should we be able to go forward? I'm sure we should, right? Right, you see, you got the pole sticking up? That's the path, right? But no. We can't take that path. Get away. No. Wall, no. I can't go forward. Well, that sucks. That kind of sucks, right? Maybe we've got to go over to that one. But he said next to the lighthouse, right? Which that looks like a path, but you can't walk there. We'll take this one. Maybe that's the island over there, maybe. And this is not next to the lighthouse at all, right?
So ghostly out here. What happens when the waves come back?
They take back what they feel is theirs.
Many died?
If you get out on the flats and get sucked in the mud.
Hey.
You die.
Looting! Let's go.
And there it is.
The Dark Rogue.
And the Black Bell.
Sounds like you've just come home.
My brother brought me often. It was warm. Free food on the table.
Hang on. Your brother?
Yeah. Callum was my brother.
Why didn't you say so?
I'm sorry, we had a treehouse where we'd sleep.
We have to find this treehouse.
He didn't remember. That's why he didn't say, dear. Aye.
Archie, please. I have to know.
You shouldn't be here, Miss Nora.
Please, I can't live like this. You have to tell me the truth.
Nora, you're making a scene.
Look at her. He wouldn't leave. Not his daughter. Not me. My mother. Constable Sprouse. They're wrong.
He wouldn't. You know he wouldn't.
Hush now. Josh left. He left for the mainland, and that's that.
How could you say that? You're his brother. You know him better than anyone.
He's gone, Nora. Josh is gone.
Then bring me to him. Let him see her. At least let him see his daughter.
I'm sorry, Nora. He made his choice.
He's gone then. He's really gone.
He's really gone.
Your papa's gone, baby girl.
Miss Nora, I'm so sorry.
You did. You actually did leave them.
No.
Why?
I didn't do anything.
What do you want from me? I can't trust you, can I?
You're going to have to, because there's nobody else here.
Yeah, I don't think he left them, did he? There's no way. He was killed.
The bell will ruin a man. That was like the local proverb.
I got an achievement for pulling that. Woohoo! Achievements! I think it's kind of weird though, is like, it definitely seems like that he was, you know, maybe the mom or Cordelia and he's got someone to kill him, to drown him or something. But if Archie and his brother are like so convincing that he left, then maybe they didn't know. You know, maybe they didn't even know that they didn't even know the truth, right? Which is possible. These, you know, as his brother and as the dude in the boathouse, they might not know. I mean, it's a possibility, right? The waves.
So, diary, I need to tell you something. Just shut up.
And who is this person?
I don't have anything left to say to you. I'm talking to my diary now. No, there's no excuses. You left your child. You left her. Before she was born, you took off. You never saw her. That is the worst. I never liked you, but now I can't stand you. I want to punch you so badly. Leave! Get out! Stop talking to me!
Margot understood the kind of man you were.
Right then. I'll leave you to it.
Yes, that was the woman. We said about her earlier, right, Margot? But we don't quite know who she is, right? Who is she? If you know what I mean, we don't really know who she is. Hang on. Right.
These again. And there's so many.
This here's the source. Many came to get their bottles right here. If they didn't distill any whiskey themselves, that is.
Have you ever used one of these?
I never fired one, if that's what you mean.
A gun. Oh, look. Someone's target practice. Endless stream of questionable characters and unscrupulous behavior is how he grew up. Is this how Josh had become? Well, it's quite nice. It doesn't look that bad inside. This place looks alright. It's quite cozy. As far as like a thief and pirate's den is concerned.
I can't believe that thing is still here.
What is it?
It's for spitting chewing tobacco.
Ugh, that's gross.
Oh, this brings back memories.
I'm not sure I care anymore.
What?
I mean, she's starting to believe that he deserted. It's okay, Josh. I believe. I'm sure you didn't desert. You didn't desert. You was murdered. Murdered. He was murdered. Murdered. I don't know. I mean, I guess you go back far enough and hey, it was common, right? But why? I don't know. I couldn't think of anything worse, right? I mean, is there a house up there we're gonna go to? We're gonna try to find that tree house as well, where Josh lived.
I don't know you anymore. Why was she not enough?
What we just saw, I don't think that's what happened.
That's bull. Every vision has been true so far.
I didn't leave Nora. What if they were wrong?
What if you're wrong? Maybe you shouldn't have spent so much time at the Black Bell. You might have been saved from ruin.
Yeah, I reckon his brother and Archie just didn't know, right? They didn't know. That's why they said what they did.
You make me feel like a fool.
I understand that, Riley. But you need to know, I don't think I left my wife or my child. I'd remember if I did.
You didn't remember Nora, you said.
We can't go to these houses up here. There's no way to get up there. Wait, there's a van ahead? Now that looks a bit out of place, right? There's a van up there. Looks like this is supposed to be like... And most of the stuff we're seeing here, these memories are from the 19th century. Some of the latest ones, like near the start of the Second World War.
I said, get out! Get out!
Please, Margot, wait.
Over and over in my head.
Don't go in there.
Maybe it's Margot's van.
Always there.
Let's go back. I can stop. I can be quiet as a mouse.
Where's Margot?
I'm never alone. Never, ever, not for one goddamn minute.
Margot, I can't. I wish I could.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up! I just need to be alone for one.
Margot?
Josh? Josh, I can't move. I can't
Uh-oh.
get out. Josh?
You have to calm down, okay? Just breathe. Breathe, Margot.
I'm stuck and... Help me! Josh! Help me! Please, I can't move!
No. Margot. Somebody help!
Bye, Margot.
I can't move! What? I'm scared. Don't leave me. Okay? Don't leave. Okay, Josh?
I'm right here.
Tide's coming in and...
Always right here.
Bye.
No! Did she die? Josh!
I don't...
Did she die, Josh?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I couldn't get her out.
It's because he's a fucking ghost. Of course he
Did you
couldn't.
try?
You were there. You saw me try.
She died because of you. I need to get away from you. She was right. This isn't natural.
I mean, he's a fucking ghost. What could he do, right? You know what I mean? I guess this is where she was camping out, right? But how did she get this van here? This is supposed to be this little island. How did she get a van here? Looks like an old like VW camper van.
How did she get this thing here?
Yeah, exactly.
Ferry.
Not many roads to drive on here.
Yeah, that's why she parked it here. And she ran out of gas.
Find out. Oh well, she was definitely a hippie.
Did she really go to all of these concerts? This
Rainbow
one made
Days.
history.
1975.
Pretty awesome.
Music was her life. I loved to hear her play and sing. It was the only time she was truly at peace.
You should have shut up then and let her play. She's
hello, Margot.
so beautiful.
Wish she was here to hear you say that. She never believed it herself. The tape recorder. She liked talking to that thing more
than talking to you.
Yeah, I can see that.
5 minutes of fame. What was she looking for?
sense. She was looking to make sense for life. That's what she said.
Margot. At any concert these days, you see a group of barely clad girls arriving in the front of the stage. To describe the girls merely groupies would be a disservice. They dedicated their lives to their favorite bands, following them from state to state. But definitely an inspiration. I mean, sure, they like to get laid, but so do we. I mean, it's not all about sex. We are part of a creative energy. You know, and that's just totally rad, man. That's what it's all about. It says groupie Margot Green, who has been traveling with the band Breathing Fire for the last 6 months. And is just appreciative of their superfans. They're so free, so at ease with themselves, says drummer Jay Elger. It's so cool how they can totally get our music. Okay. Groupies.
Lara Crimson. She wanted to be like that singer so much.
Thinking fame would validate her?
But her music, Riley. You should have heard her play. It always got under my skin.
It was her skin, never yours.
Dear Margot, I was pleased to hear you like my music. I'd be nowhere without my fans. I don't usually write personal letters, but I was moved by yours and I thought I'd respond. My music inspiration comes from my emotions. Sounds like you were going through something profound. Music has been my saving grace, and it can be yours too. Keep writing. It's not about being great. It's about trusting yourself and listening to that inner voice. I wish you the best of luck with life and your music. I will be performing at the Arden on October 19th. Hope to see you there. Okay. Have a tape.
Carries jars.
I almost had to force her to go back for those.
Piccalilli.
Margot, that is. She'd sooner die than set foot in that cabin again.
Piccalilli.
The campfire. We'd sit here every night, singing songs or eating canned beans.
New beginnings.
Little lamb, evening falls, the moon lights up the sky. Winter's breath and fairy dust hold this love of mine. Rest in my arms and I'll keep you warm, keeping the wolves at bay. I'll stay by your side. Hush, little child, till night turns into day. Till night turns into day.
Margot.
I never meant for her. I wanted a different ending.
Josh possessed any women? No, he didn't. We did see, he did, there was like the guy that we saw near the boat was stranded. The guy that we see in the letters from, the father talking to his daughters. He stayed behind to help Josh, didn't he? So he must have heard him too, right? He must have heard him too. So he was the second one we saw in his head, I think, right?
She liked sleeping outside.
Another adventurer.
No, she was a runaway. Always trying to get away.
From you.
From you, that's right.
That's her early work. She got a lot better after.
After what? You? I doubt that.
The silent witness. Get scrapping. Oh, Margot. He looks happy there. What's there? There's obviously something still around here to click on. Get out of here, bugs. Get out of it. Get out of it. Scram. What a lovely place we got here, right? Yeah. I thought there might be something else in here. There's pictures on the wall, but we can't kind of click on those. Got a license, tape recorder, letter that was there. Oh. I don't see anything else here. You get like little sparklies around stuff you can interact with, right? But there's an empty page, right? It's in the same page we got the stuff from the stuff from inside the van. That was inside the van, right? So was this was afterwards. Shit, damn it. Damn it. Lots. You got quite a few. Well, you got quite a few buckaroonies. A canoe as well. A canoe was probably in the
And you knew it. And still you didn't leave her alone.
Don't you think I wanted to? I've tried.
Don't spin me that story about being stuck here.
It is the truth. The only truth.
Oh.
I need answers. Clarity. We'll find it at the treehouse. We've got to.
Hope so. Right. Devil's Ridge. Nice gust of wind. It's like, ooh, off the edge, right?
Can't do this anymore.
You can, Riley.
I don't know you. I may have imagined that I did, but I don't really.
You know me better than anyone.
It's the treehouse.
I am talking to myself. I've lost my mind.
You're not crazy, Riley.
There's the treehouse. That's where Josh lives.
There, the treehouse.
Yes, that's it. It's still there. Our safe place.
Callum knew more about where you went. Let's hope he left us some clues.
This is us. We carved our names ourselves. It's still here. After all this time.
Because no one else has been here, have they? Callum and Josh, were they ever really here? Were you ever really here?
Callum.
Mom?
This feels ridiculous. Meeting in the middle of the night behind a child's playhouse.
Would you rather we meet in the open?
No, of course not. Do we have an agreement?
He's accepted the terms.
All of them?
Josh and I are packed. He's leaving tonight, off to the mainland.
Neither my daughter nor anyone else on the island will hear from him again?
Once he's gone for good.
Big bag of money.
Just looking out for her. I wish him no harm. You can tell him that. Good. This is good.
You left them. You took the money.
Riley!
You took her money. How could you?
I don't know.
Shut up. You promised. You promised you'd take care of us. We'd be together forever. We were going to raise our children in our home. You promised me! You said you loved me. I know you did.
What are you saying? It's you. All this time. It's been you. You are Nora.
What? What? How could she be Nora? Right? Unless she's possessed.
You know, I love you.
I'm not sure why, but
You make me so happy.
You left me!
I didn't. I swear. I could never.
I want to go to Treehouse.
I know that you'd have to give up everything.
Josh, I'm not...
But I want you. I want to be with you. I want to build you a home. Right here. We could raise a family. You and I.
What?
I'm asking you to marry me, Nora. To stay. Here. With me.
Yes! I want to be here with you.
We'll be together forever.
Riley. Riley.
Leave me, Josh!
Listen.
Go away! I don't want you here! Go!
I want to go that way to the lighthouse. To the treehouse.
I can't believe we're married.
You're stuck with me now.
I will not go away. And I never did. I didn't go anywhere.
Then where were you? Because you weren't here.
I looked for you.
Everywhere.
For
So long. Thinking you'd come back to us.
It's okay. Shh.
Yeah.
Hush now.
It doesn't make sense, does it?
I don't care what they say.
It will make sense, I'm sure.
Don't cry, my love. Daddy will come home.
Yeah, because, yeah, he's right. 1900s, it was alive, right?
Always been right here.
You lie!
The treehouse.
Josh? Where did you go?
I fear you have to face reality, Mrs. Compton. He's not on the islands anymore. Maybe it's best to forget him, Miss Nora.
He's gone. He left you and your child.
Please come back to me.
It's all lies! No more. I just want to go home.
You are home.
So this is the home that he built for them. That's... I wonder, hang on. This is a bit, it's kind of a bit weird, isn't it? I mean, I'm sure it's going to kind of like, start making sense, you think? I reckon maybe I don't know, maybe she's possessed or something. I mean, that could be it, right? She could be possessed. And I'm back that up. I'm backing up the save folder. Just in case. I mean, we'll see. We'll check this one first. If we're going to find out what's happening now. I wonder if here is we got some choices here. Well, this is different choices of different outcomes, right? We got this one. I don't know if that's gonna. We got forwards. Oh. Go on, say. Love, winter. Winter? Airy. And what does the boat say? Moon. Love, winter, fairy, moon. What? Now this could be one or two things. This could be just giving us like more information about these scenes, or it could be you picking a path to go towards the end, right? We'll soon see when we click on this.
Hold this love of mine.
Okay. There's not. Okay, so it's not. It wasn't choosing a path. That's good. Yeah, there are different time periods. I mean, this is like back, in the when they were there in the 19th century. This was the boat that he used to ferry people around the Second World War. This is like the 70s when Margot came, and that's like now. The character we're playing, like Riley.
Winter's breath.
You don't quite get how Nora is Riley. It's right.
And fairy dust. The moon lights up the sky.
I remember now, Riley. All of it.
Then tell me what happened, so I can make sense of all this.
I can only show you.
How?
Let me take you to where it all happened. Give me control.
Control over me? Do I have a choice?
You always have a choice.
So you want to take over the wheel? My head?
Just the wheel. The head is all yours.
And this will change everything?
It will set us both free.
I'm not sure I like this. I've lost control completely.
I know. I'm sorry.
I think I'm going to be sick.
Surrender, Riley, and you'll be fine.
I think it's beautiful you building that house.
Linden Breeze. That's what we named it.
3 beers, right over there, for my brother and my buddy. This is it, brother. We're getting out of here.
I'm not going.
What?
I've told you before. I'm not leaving Nora.
Tell me you're joking. You choose filthy rich vermin over me?
Don't talk about my wife like that.
I'm your brother.
You are my brother, and I love you. But you can't ask me to betray Nora.
Calm down, lads. Here's your beers.
Don't shush me! You've no part in this.
It's gonna be fine. We'll come find you later. I'm grateful that I have you in my life. I wouldn't be here without you.
Damn right! And that's how you repay me!
I'm going to be a father. Isn't that a miracle? A good father. And I want my little girl to have an Uncle Callum. We can do so much better.
Not yet. It isn't the time yet.
We can do better than Dad.
We can do better on the mainland. With this money in our pockets. There's no future here.
You're wrong. The future's here. Only here.
There's nothing but mud here!
He's your family. You belong together.
That's in his hands now.
He's your brother.
You loved me.
I did. Of course I did.
Then where did you go?
Am I not good enough anymore?
I can't talk to you when you're like this. All fired up like that.
You found your way into money? Is that it? You don't need me?
You know that's not true.
Please, lads. We can put this straight.
These islands are gonna break us. And there's only one road out of here.
I will never take it. I will never leave.
You hit me.
You're no better than Dad.
Callum hit you.
I shouldn't have said that.
No, he hurt you.
It doesn't matter. Focus now. This is what they never told you.
What?
You have to stop! Now! You're my little brother. I am! But you have to stop! This money will save us! It won't! It won't change a thing! I'm not going! You can't take this from me! I'm not leaving! You are going to leave with me! No!
Josh?
Oh.
You will do as I say. I am the oldest.
Josh!
I won't leave Nora not ever.
I'm in the water.
You need to see this.
Why? I don't know.
You have to listen to me.
No, no, no! You have to see this, Riley!
Uh-huh.
Hurts.
Almost there. Just a wee bit longer.
I need...
I need you to see this. To understand.
I need air.
Do you get it?
Uh-huh. His brother killed him.
I'm drowning.
What?
I need air. Drowning.
What? You can't drown.
Breathe.
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
Brother! No! No! What did you do?
I'm so sorry.
Brother! No! No!
Well, that's how he died.
Stop! No! Come on!
My God, Josh.
That's how he died. His brother wanted to keep the
You
money.
never left.
I never left.
Well, shit.
I'm okay. Oh my.
We're alive. Lollipop.
I'm going to be okay. That was just crazy.
We got arms.
Josh?
It still doesn't make sense how she was saying she was Nora, though. Where does that bit's kind of still lost, right? That bit's kind of still lost.
I can't bear to think what would have happened if...
It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it. I'm still here.
I just wanted you to see that I'd always been right here.
I'm sorry I stopped believing.
Riley.
Nora. To you, I'm Nora. And I see you now.
I'm not ready to say goodbye to you.
You have to go, baby.
I know.
Nothing ever really ends. Isn't that what you said to our daughter?
Nothing really ever ends.
Bye,
Tell me your secrets and I'll tell you mine.
I mean, he's probably just seeing her as his wife, explaining to her what happened to him. I guess that's probably how what that's supposed to be, right? She isn't Nora, but he wants her to. He's thinking that she is, right? Or reincarnations of Nora. Yeah, that makes sense. I could.
Do you remember?
Yeah, so you're saying there were reincarnations of Nora, Margot, Scruff, Riley, unconsciously looking for what happened to Josh. Yeah, that does make sense. And that's why each of them ended up there, right? I mean, obviously, none of those people were lived on this island. They all ended up here somehow, right? And Josh was inside all of their heads, getting a little bit more of towards the truth each time, right? And Riley was the one.
Watching not far from the arms of a willow, an emotionless tide gone roll.
That's good. I kind of really kind of dig the art style. I'm trying to remember where I recognize Riley's voice actress from. I definitely know that voice, and I recognize the name. I'm trying to remember what games she was. She's done other games. I'm trying to remember which ones. I'm gonna have to try to look that up. Right, I gotta know. I need to know.